constantly fighting each other.
That does end up being the case, and I think I have a pretty good idea on who Wrath is.
Oh.
Yeah, the devil Draxus that was with them last night. That guy's powder keg.
Jaxus? I've not heard of him before.
Yeah, I met the mayor and Samael. Those are the only two that approached me.
Draxus was a big boy that was definitely prone to
Athena,
intimidation tactics.
Yeah.
I'll need you in my room for testing.
Alright.
God, what the hell is going on?
Well, if this
Hello
land
again.
faces the 7 primordial sins, then... Oh dear.
Hello, Athena. And yeah, that
You can sit on the edge of the bed.
books and literature would at least say that if that is the
Alright.
case, then
It's
the best
bad.
way to counteract it is
Hello, Bifan.
7 noble virtues.
Yes, don't worry, I don't use it.
Interesting.
Right.
Roll
Just
up your
balance
sleeve,
it,
please.
it always has a polar opposite.
Well, sadly, from all the interactions we've had so far, we will not find a single virtuous human in these lands, so...
What do you think you're
What do you
doing?
think, dear?
Are you spying on me?
Waiting. No, waiting on Mistress Athena.
Why are you waiting for her in front of my room? Are you implying that we have some sort of a relationship?
No, of course not. I believe you have been very boisterous about, your opinions of Mistress Athena.
Thank you. I am glad you've noticed. Darcy.
Well,
But yes, the bigger question would be, would anyone survive a battle if it was to be between the heavens and the hells right here?
Outside of the bed.
No, I think in scriptures this is called the apocalypse. When everything that wanders the earth will wither
Seems like we
away.
have a visitor.
Survived
Yeah.
3 apocalypses so far.
If you flinch, I will be forced to hold you down.
Yeah, that would be
Likely.
their last battle, most likely.
I won't flinch.
Hey,
They all say that.
Greetings.
It's a matter of perseverance.
Have you been irritated? Has your desire for food risen? And is your abdomen in any discomfort?
My abdomen is fine, but I
What the hell is going on?
have
Experimentation.
been
sound
rather
things.
hungry.
Alright, we're going to
Damien?
start with this bottle.
this is Bishop. He had a conversation with Athena and I last night, and gave us some very important information.
Is that so?
Correct. So we came by today to meet the family and further
Hello.
discuss.
Well, Bishop, it is good to meet you. Welcome to our manor. I hope it's to your liking.
It's fantastic. Not usually a fan of large buildings. This one is extremely well built, so I am a big fan.
As you might imagine, we're housing plenty of family members. But
Round
we
about 20
try.
from my count.
We try to remain humble.
If this is humble, I don't want to imagine what grandiose is, but it's definitely very nice either way.
Success attracts attention, an attention that we do not really like to display.
Understandable.
But I apologize for interruption. Please, proceed.
Oh, no, you're perfectly fine. I pretty much just came here to see who all had questions for me, ask a few of my own, get a better sense of everything,
Hello, Rick.
and
Hope you're doing
start
well.
discussing possibly meeting with different groups.
A good clean
that I
raid.
can help facilitate.
Who is it that you reside with? I'm sorry if I
try.
missed that.
Oh, I reside by myself, which makes me an impartial and indifferent party. But I work with...
I usually raid like at least, once in a blue
I
moon.
see.
I try my best because there is actually very little people who raid these days on RP
Mistress
servers.
Athena.
So I try to show them that it is possible, but I never do it,
Oh,
to
she's
like
not.
get anything but
I
RP.
see.
It is a good way to get
Well,
some
then I have another question to you,
cheap,
Mistress Amaya, if you allow.
cheap, dirty looks from people who are like, oh, how
Samuel,
dare you raiding
Your body
these
that you was
innocent
quite
people.
There
pleasant,
are
was
not
you?
in front of
I mean, in the conversation I had with them, yes.
Awesome, awesome.
Was he perhaps a little
Yeah,
flirty?
that's
to
one
her?
of my quarrels with
I
some
don't
other
think so.
servers who
Hmm.
really try their best to make it as
He wasn't very aggressive. He was just
complicated as
he spoke
possible,
calmly
and then they kind of
and
drive off
confidently.
many people for
The
even
insight I
trying.
got
You know,
from
they're
him was
like,
definitely prideful.
I don't want to be ticketed.
Yes,
I don't want to break any
definitely noticed
rules.
some
Let
of
me just
that,
do something
but
else. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak
Not
over them.
anything on the matter of lust, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if it is pride, then it still fits in the whole theme.
Does indeed. But at the same time, being prideful as a devil when you view yourself as the dominant species isn't exactly to not be expected.
So this is
So we
Bishop.
not
Yeah,
be
that's
He
true.
that
arrived
could just be
to
typical behavior.
basically visit us and to
That
see
is
our home.
true.
Apparently he brought
I do
some
not know if you know about
valuable
this,
intel about the
I've
demons
overheard a
and whatever
story
was going on
whenever I
where,
was
you know, we
in
weren't around.
Error told by a witcher
It was
that
already
got
with stone
taken by the
aging, and
demons
that's the problem.
because they
Yeah,
had a little
most
assault
likely.
on portals and fucked up yet again, resulting
And
in
to be
one
frank,
of theirs
there
being
are
captured
people
by the
who
demons.
don't really understand the value
And he
of
said when I
these
was
actions, the RP
taken by
value.
them, there were a total of 3 generals having a dispute.
Even though
so
it sucks, there are
That
people who
was
genuinely
far
want nothing more than
before
to just
Jameson was dead,
make the experience
and the mayor
as
turned
bad
out
as
to be
possible for the other
the
side.
devil himself.
And of course, that's not what the raid is for.
So that brings us
But
to
yeah,
5
raids can get
in
messy.
numbers.
Salt can be, of course.
There's an assumption there's a lot more who
had,
just either
but,
haven't shown themselves yet or
Usually when I do it, I try my best
they're
to keep it
also
as
not-
friendly as possible.
They're also not the ones that the devils last night made mention of them serving who they refer to as the tyrant. So
Oh.
there is a
Thank
these
you,
are
thank you.
peons. There is a
We
boss
will try.
involved.
I don't actually expect
Did
to get
they-
anything. You know,
Did they actually say that?
We're just gonna open up the
They did.
gate, see if
The
there's anything
tyrant is
around,
one of the demon
see if we
commanders
manage
that
to
is confirmed.
bump into him, and we'll leave a note, let him know that we
I
were
don't know
there,
who the tyrant
just so
is.
he knows that we invaded his
That
home just
is
like he did.
a name that
to
one
us.
of the witches, I think his name was Vero, I can't really remember. He mentioned the name Tyrant, a really big demon general, towering far beyond the men of you.
Well, that could also help out with me thinking that these devils aren't really devils.
Aye.
One of the theories I was tossing around was they can just say they're
Oh,
devils,
heck
but
yeah.
none of
I'm
us
glad to
really
hear
have
that,
the
because
know-how to
there are some rule
tell
sticklers
one way or the other.
on other servers
Could just be
who would be
beefed
like,
up demons
you
leading
can
us
do
down the
that,
secret path.
even if you have consent,
So,
even if you
if
have
the tyrant
mutual
is a
understanding with
demon,
the other side. Rules are
and
rules,
these
jerk.
devils serve
Get
the
banned.
tyrant. I can't exactly see a demon being in command of devils who are in the command of lesser demons.
So I definitely appreciate the sentiment.
Makes a lot more
Hmm.
sense to it's just a hierarchy of demons.
I agree.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
Um,
Is having none of it.
Sounds like the dog's taking care of it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Maybe
Listen, I had
These
characters who had their
devils
throats slit because
more
I
harm than
allowed
ascended
others to
humans, so
perma
to
me.
say, or corrupted humans.
Alright,
Some more Cambrians, half-devils.
when I was an admin I was
Possibly.
paragaming so many
Just
times.
because this is funny
So
and it goes
paragaming has a
what we were
bad
talking
rap,
about last
and
night
of
about
course, you know,
your guard
it is
there
against the
just
rules for a
brandished
good reason,
weapon,
but
went to the door behind me.
it's also
and
a
then after
tool
everything was taken care
to
of, even though
ensure
he
that
was
certain
aggressive, still didn't
RP
attack
can
me.
be manifested
Yeah, you're
in the
just not
first
lucky
place.
enough. I'm sorry.
Apparently.
But yeah, of course, it requires trust
Poor
and it
Bishop here has
requires
been trying to get attacked by
mutual
Jameson. And
understanding
he
of
just
both
won't do
parties.
it. He hasn't been lucky enough to get
Yeah.
a vampire attack.
Join the
Oh,
club.
Yeah, we did tell him that one of ours went around asking for
But
him.
I definitely have a group of
No
people
luck.
who
I've
Oh,
even tried
know
knocking
that
on
they
his
can
front
do
door.
basically anything to me, and they
Yes.
also know that I require similar. Oh, what are you talking to me?
Ever since I put him in the dirt, he was kind of reluctant of, meeting me as well, which is quite sad and heartbreaking.
No, I
It's
just
always
I don't know
embarrassing
if I'd
when I'm
wanna
talking
lose
to
a
the
fight
chat,
if
and
it wanted
suddenly
to
everyone
come
starts
down to it,
looking
but I
at me
definitely
like,
learned something I
say
haven't
something.
found out yet.
And I'm like,
Learn a lot more when
I
you find someone.
agree.
Did you
It's
know
usually
that
my
you can
go-to.
summon hellhounds?
Did not, but that
alright.
I'm not sure a lot of you could definitely speak more to this than I could, but I don't know that's typically a vampire ability.
And that's why people call us entitled assholes. That's what streamers are.
Might boil down to him being a powerful
They're
blood
too
mage.
good to
Yeah, not
Pay
in any of
attention.
my studies.
blood mages I don't know to be able to do that. I think we're definitely onto something with the gluttony aspect of that, though. That
Could very well be.
like, even in the tracking that I've done, his feeding patterns have been off the charts.
Yes, 2 days ago
talking about
he
Jameson.
publicly fed on the marketplace. Which is quite fun.
Better stay the fuck away from my business contact there. That guy makes me a lot of money.
So, which of the sins do you believe that the mayor is? Or is he
somebody-
something different?
Well, I
Sins.
believe it was Christoph that mentioned he had a
Can I help you?
fascination.
And chance for gold.
Yeah, that would make him greed.
I've come to speak with Madame Isabelle.
Ooh.
Oh, may I...
She's watching Stranger Things. Fuck off.
Introduce you to her, or even tell her who's...
But she'll be
wanting
back
to speak to her.
in about, I would say,
Anybody know
half
anything
an hour.
about the lieutenant that was
Where does the
stabbed
sin
by
stuff
them?
come in?
Sarah von
I honestly have no idea.
that the
I
lieutenant
hear
did?
about this in character for the first time, and oh, see, I'm not
If you
really
don't mind waiting
filled
for
in
us.
on the details. But
She helped the mayor. in
apparently
his
the demons
attack
are
with the holy water,
representing
but
Wonderful.
now
like
I
certain
don't know anything
sins.
about her.
That's mostly conjecture, as technically she would have just been doing her job
never
regardless
alluded to
of
it at all.
Exactly.
Listen, that's
what
RP.
type of
People
creature
jump to
she was.
conclusions, to the smallest
It is, I
things
just- I've never met her
that
or had really
they
too many
interpret
dealings or
from your
conversations.
actions.
Seriously.
And there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Who was it at the
Madame
dinner?
is
Enjoy.
around.
You dirty
She's
sinner.
asleep.
I see. A woman called Sahilda that wants to speak to the Madame.
Well, she's asleep right now, so she'll have to come back later, unfortunately. We're
Yes.
currently entertaining.
Tell her to leave a message if it's important. She can reach out to her when she's around, and they can arrange a meeting.
Of course. Thank you for your patience. I just inquired that the Madame is still asleep. But if you wish to speak to her in an urgent matter, you're more than welcome to leave a note, and we'll set up a meeting as soon as we
yes.
can.
Well, I received her letter. She asked me to come around that time.
Do you mind if I smoke in here?
I would suggest trying about in an hour, in 1.5 hours.
Should say it's
She
fine.
might be around.
On
Yeah, I don't have any objections.
wanted
It's
to
not
down
like it's
here,
going to
so
bother
I
me.
can take a
For
look.
more members
Appreciate it.
of our house to be present for where we going to speak. So, is that still going to be okay for the other member of your house
Oh, that
in
is.
an hour?
I suppose it is not really my place to decide that, but if that is something that the Madame said, then I'll have to go with that. And as I said, I cannot promise that she will be around in an hour, but it will be your best shot, so to say.
I see. Well, did she not have tell you anything about the meeting or anything?
No.
Alright.
I've not seen her since yesterday.
I see.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I heard
It's a busy house
that
to
you
go
are
to.
here to meet Madame
Yeah,
Isabelle.
the last few days have been quite eventful.
We've been meeting quite a few times, but
Well, I've
we
definitely
wanted
seen
to
it
have
very
like
well.
more of a private talk in the presence of the
Considering
member of her
consequences
house
in a
that
dark
she
room.
wanted to be present. So
Quite the
Guess
topic.
I'll
I
of
understand.
speculation.
Stuff
Please
happens.
follow me. I may not be Madame Isabelle, but I'm the
It's-
closest thing that can help you right now.
Those tend to be the best subject of speculation.
Sort of
Well-
out of Webstone rules. What is your name?
my name is Sarild van Heller.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Damien. May I ask,
Pleasure to meet you as well.
what is it that you require from Madame Isabelle? What is it that you are about to discuss?
Well, she's been telling me about some witch hunters who appears in front of your doors right after she been telling me them about. And I had little talk with this couple, and telling me that yes, they are indeed hunting some creatures, vampires particularly. Something that I would like to stop. And on top of this, Madame Isabel has been precising more attacks on members of your house.
I see. Yes, it is indeed true. We do occasionally get visited by bounty hunters, and of course these witchers, who hunt innocent people and creatures for money. It is nothing new under the sun. In fact, of course, as one of the owners of this household, I should indeed warn you that this place is not safe.
That this place is not what?
Safe.
Well, I'm a creature of the night, and I mean, it all depends on what you call safe.
Creature of the night.
Yes, creature of the night.
And what is it that brings you to these lands?
Well, I could. What bring me to these lands? Well, I'm a collectioner, relic hunter. So I'm parkouring lands, hunting for some relics and collection. I like to collect things.
Intriguing. What kind of relics do you specialize in? What would tickle your fancy? Something ancient or perhaps something magical?
Yes, magical items, rare. It depends also if just the items is beautiful or have a nice history to it. I'm interested in religions, books, jewelry, weapons, also some art piece. I mean, I like to collection things.
A scholar. I applaud that effort. Well, I'll make sure to let Madame Isabel know that you stopped by, and I apologize for her not being able to be around. Unfortunately, yesterday we were quite busy, and she is not exactly the youngest. She requires a rest, but I can assure you that she will be around, and the moment she appears, I will let her know about your visit. She will reach out, and if not, you can always reach out to me. I think we'll come to a mutual understanding.
Well, I mean, for me, creature of the night should be able to run free into this land and not hide scared behind some walls, right?
Well, if you wish to get yourself killed by a bunch of bounty hunters, witchers, demons, or perhaps a pissed off crowd that simply dislikes you because of who you are, then yes. But if you actually wish to survive, if you wish to live to fight another day, then you do need to be a bit more stealthy. You do need to use shadows for your advantage. Otherwise, you won't survive here for long. The people in these lands, they do not understand. And they do not care. Even if you try to play nice. Even if you try to show them that you possess no danger to threaten them with. They will still hunt you down. My advice: hide. Because they will come. And make sure you make enough friends to fight for your cause, because if you don't, they will arrive in numbers. There will be nothing you can do.
I do, but I don't know how you sustain to feeds, but for myself, I feed off blood of mortal race every at least 4 days to keep my memories and my sanity. Otherwise, I'll turn feral, so I do have diet habits of hunting for my food. So that does bring attention because, I mean, I know some of you like feed off of locals, but personally, it makes me sick. Like having a friend or a drink, except drink is a friend.
I understand. Trust me, I really do. I am not much of a picky eater, but I yearn for the opportunity to feast on fresh blood from those that provide at least a tiny bit of a challenge. However, one must learn patience, because what I said about you, what I mentioned about the dangers that are lurking, that are inevitably coming for us, well, we have our fair share of enemies. And if there is one thing I've learned, you don't need to come to them. You don't need to hunt them. They will come for you. And they will hunt you. But they like to overestimate their power. And eventually, they get knocked on their asses. And we can get from them what we need. That is our approach.
Well, I've been encountering 2 witches in front of a house. I put the woman down, the man managed to escape and get to another group. They chase me, I put one down, bring him captive. But he managed to escape of his cell. So, yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah.
I can promise you one thing. If you prove yourself, if you manage to get on our good side, then maybe we will be able to give you what you need. We have other ways of obtaining what you seek, but it will not be cheap.
I mean, you're getting much more attack than I am at the moment. But I do know that if your house falls, I'll probably be next. So reason why I'm talking about an alliance. But I mean, I don't really much need help. It's more about sharing a bit of a one path together as from the same kin.
I understand, but we prefer to work alone until we get to know those who wish to share an alliance with us. I'm sure you understand. I am responsible for this family, and I cannot just invite a random vampire who decides to be in alliance with us.
I'm not on my own.
Is that so? How many?
We have 4. One is trained as a warrior, the others no, but I'm taking care of it.
Not bad. Very well then.
And there will be maybe more. And if there is more, there were all very high trained warriors. Yes.
In that case, I can promise you this. I will talk to Madame Isabel. She's of the same rank I am. We will present your offer to our council. And if they decide to proceed with the negotiations, we will reach out and we can discuss the details. We can get you what you need. And perhaps if you provide an assistance, a support, we can work on some mutual projects to strengthen both our sides.
Perfect. That sounds good.
Good. For now, I can promise you this. If someone threatens you, if someone targets you, We always have someone around who might be more than willing to help.
I see, and for myself,
Thank you.
I've been feeding every 3-4 days here on some little mortals who wander around. So if you want to share a funny hunting on feasting, I'm hunting
Hello,
every
Russell.
2 days and always manage to find a victim.
Very well. I might take you up on that offer. It was a pleasure to meet you. Again, I apologize that Madame Isabel is currently unavailable, but I will let others know. And I am happy to know that there are others who see the world in the same colors as we are.
Well, I come from the Feywilds, and over there is a lot of vampires, and I can promise you that mortals were staying in line.
What about the lichens?
Well, I did enslave a few lichens. They make good dogs, but I mean, I'm not particularly like. For me, a good lichen is a lichen dead.
And we have something in common.
Yes, no, I don't particularly also enjoy their taste. They taste like peace.
Very well. Thank you for talking to me. For now, I will leave you, but I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Yes, I'm sure. Perhaps also in company of some of my servants or my spawns.
Perhaps.
Until I'm proven otherwise with actual things that I see myself. Getting the rest of the people to get on that same page, that's the best way for you all to have some semblance of peace in all this. And over time, throughout whatever
more
struggles are about
vampires.
to happen, be able to actually solidify that perception and pay that benefit of the doubt off to where you gain yourselves a lasting peace.
I like your ambition.
Apparently
Perhaps it
so,
might
Rick.
work. Perhaps clearer heads could prevail. Perhaps not. Only time will tell.
Indeed. Whatever happens of this is of both parties' makings.
I like his sword.
I'm just a guy in the middle.
Hopefully the drunk girl won't show up.
Yeah, I
It's always
guess
gonna
that
cause
depends
trouble.
because they've caused trouble for us, what, 2, 3, 4 times now? We've done nothing.
Well, it's also why you prioritize. Your best bet, and the actual meeting that I was hoping to arrange for tomorrow, is with the Crimson Covenant. They're the ones that seem to be the most open to your group, the ones that have the least ill will towards you based off the fact that many of you are vampires. That's your best bet. They're also a trusted member of the Alliance. They also have consolidated within them the largest portion of the magical ability between the Alliance. So, speaking to them, letting them get to know who all of you are, especially since they have at least one extremely capable and very well knowledge and well-versed alchemist among them, is definitely a good step forward. If that goes well, that gives you leverage that you can use to have a meeting with Aramor. If Aramor goes well, then that gives you 3 large groups, because you have Silver Moon already, that are in support of leaving you be and acknowledging you as not being a threat. That is all the leverage you need to have an actual beneficial meeting with Dormant.
I do like that strategy better.
Divide and conquer.
Where's this Crimson Coven?
Crimson Covenant is in the south. They are further eastward of where Dormant Flame's residence is. They're the ones that have the wards that shock.
The words that shock.
Shocking words.
Yeah, they have
Wards.
wordings that. Yeah, they have wordings that if you're not invited, you get a nice little tingle of electric energy.
Mhm. We've seen
Sounds
your
right.
place while exploring.
How cute.
Well, we did get shocked just trying to walk up to the notice board. It seems kind of funny to have the wards outside of the notice board and welcome sign. We were just trying to figure out what the place was and we got a little zap.
It's probably for
Yeah.
goblins.
In their benefit, I definitely think that the demons and devils were what they had in mind when placing those words. It was done in a bit of a panic.
Fair.
And goblins. Goblins
Yeah.
are weak and stupid. If they run
And
up to the sign,
goblins.
it could paralyze them entirely.
It could, and that means I could catch a goblin.
Why would you want to catch a goblin? It's better to just kill them.
Goblins are fantastic at gathering up information, and they're very easily bought.
Not quite. I offered a bunch of gold to one. He decided to side with the mayor.
Yeah, don't offer gold, offer gems.
Ah,
Or a dung heap. It's always nice to have a new home.
I'll offer Martina. She's a dung heap.
Hey,
It's not very nice.
I wasn't trying to be nice. Is everyone looking at me?
That was kind of out of nowhere.
Also, another thing that I mentioned to Amaya and Athena, I've been asked to attend this show of force. However, I have more or less a double engagement because it seems the Witchers are doing something that sounds very stupid, and if not contained, could cause problems for everybody.
Again,
So if, yeah, it is what it is. Witchers are Witchers. These ones are more like, I don't know. A couple of them are definitely fit the bill of Witchers. The others kind of seem more like highwaymen.
A circus. That's
I
what
bet.
they are.
They're mercenaries. Has anybody thought to just pay them money to sit in the corner and shut up?
They wouldn't do that. It's not this particular brand of Witcher style.
yeah, there seem to be more of the heroic stupid. Still clinging onto the whole we need coin for what we do, but we also go out thinking that we know what we do and then blow up a cave full of fairies, almost killing all of them.
What a
Most of them
waste.
kind of seem more like drunken brawlers to me, which I can work with. Drunken brawlers I can manage.
And nobody sent arrows to kidnap one of them yet?
No, they've sent arrows to them to try and negotiate them handing Tibbles over to the Dormant Flame so they can interrogate her, but that wasn't really gone too well. There's not a lot of friction between the Dormant Flame and the Witchers, it seems.
Why do they want to interrogate the rat? That's like interrogating a goblin.
The rat was working closely with the mayor, so you have kind of a split perspective there. You have people thinking she's in on the whole deal, and then you have people like me thinking she may have also overheard something that she doesn't think is useful, but could definitely help fit the pieces in the puzzle.
Mhm. Seems like one way or another, we should get our hands on her.
Yeah, and at the very least, she's at least a fucking annoyance that gets involved in every bit of drama and every rumor. Her name gets fucking brought up at some point, so
Oh
I
no.
wouldn't mind having a conversation about that.
Sir, how dare
She
you
was
slander
the
our good
beginning.
friend Tibbles? Ever since we arrived in these lands, we had nothing but pleasant encounters with her. Especially me.
That is bullshit because I know the rumors.
Oh, you too? Oh, was she spreading them yet again? Even after we agreed
course.
to explicitly
Well,
stay
no,
out
I'm
of each
just
other's
talking
way?
about from whenever you guys apparently creeped her out or something like that in the
Exactly.
town, and then since then, just any rumor that gets brought up, Tibbles gets brought up at some point.
Yes. She is quite something, isn't she? For such a small package, she can be quite a
Fucking-
nuisance.
Useful, but annoying.
Poor Tibbles. Listen, she did this to herself.
I've said a lot and asked a lot of questions, so pretty much the same courtesy I extended to Amaya and Athena. Do any of you have questions for me?
I think we've mostly covered it.
Can we get you something? You've been here this entire time, providing helpful information, and I don't believe anyone offered you any kind of drink or sustenance.
I am a big fan of whiskey, if you have any.
Lucy, or Louvel?
Yes, ma'am. If you want to follow me this way, I can pour you a glass.
You could bring it out to him.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That way he
Fine.
doesn't have to leave the conversation.
Yes.
Those started with a casual talk between a walking log and a vampire in front of a
She's
tavern.
not used to having visitors that we like.
How broke.
I feel honored that I'm liked. It's kind of a rarity.
Oh, for
You're
us
also
too.
one of the very few that's invited and doesn't just show up.
Tell me, Mr. Bishop, what do you know about Bashira and her tavern?
Very little. The only tavern I tend to go to is any tavern ran by a shield, but that's just because she usually gives me information.
Ah, yes. She's very nice. We usually go, well, ever since we were banned from Cliffwatch by the lovely mayor, we decided to spend most of our time either with our neighbors or in Bashira's tavern. Her tavern is near the Ice Bridge. I recommend visiting her too. She might have more information about the happenings in the lands, and maybe you can exchange some of your intel with hers.
Always excited to have more information. Thank you very much.
Of course. Would anyone else like anything while I'm up?
Are you offering?
Yes, I have a few things here. Draven has seemed quite fond of wine, so I did bring a cup out with that.
I prefer something a bit more fresh.
Grape juice.
Fresh squeezed.
We'll probably calm down.
Maybe later.
I don't think we have any grapes, but
I did acquire some great seeds. We could cultivate them.
So Damien, I gather you're the alchemist of the families?
Yes. I mix all the ingredients together.
Alright, so you got the alchemist.
No, I couldn't be further from that. I make sure things stay together. And if
I don't think we would still have a house if we let him play with any chemicals.
yeah.
So that's the
definitely
crazy
not an
one.
alchemist. Oh,
Every family's got the crazy one.
no, I am the so-called dick. Or at least according to our neighbors.
You are?
Yes.
Man, I pegged that one all wrong. I thought I had that one figured out earlier. Alright.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, that's fine. It's more of a surprise. Usually I'm not wrong.
To be fair, he's been very well behaved so far today.
Well, if Athena keeps talking, I cannot assure it will remain that way.
Spicy.
Got plenty of quiet ones, got a speaker, and a spellcaster, or at least somebody that messes with a lot of magic. And then the guy with morning wood issues.
What?
What?
Asselin with a sword.
Oh.
Oh.
Darcy.
That's what I thought you meant. Oh no.
Excuse you.
Just want to make sure I see what you're up to.
I was nowhere near that. I wasn't even in the room.
Positioning yourself between them.
Yeah, we were dealing with swords earlier this morning.
Where you and I will have a talk later, young man.
Oh, we're not even done yet. We'll finish later.
We keep getting rudely interrupted.
Yeah, right? Everyone keeps interrupting us.
Good.
How did that little spar in the woods go you two were doing earlier?
What?
She beat me 2-on-1. Kept putting me on my back.
I still haven't sparred a single time since I got to these lines. At some point, I'm going to need to change that.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. You just triggered half the house.
Oh dear.
As long as you don't try to shackle anyone.
Not without consent.
Is this a grand trick of yours?
This was the plan all along.
This is the
Give it
plan.
as demon.
That is a lot of work for a very simple outcome, when a simple walking up to somebody and be like, you fight me, is usually what gets it done.
We will
You'll
gladly
have
provide you what you
to.
seek.
You'll have to excuse me. I showed up late. Who are you?
My name's Bishop.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
He came to offer us some information.
Oh.
And hopefully with some advice that I hope will get taken, so that way things can get a little bit less petty and dramatic around the lands.
Effectively, the advice was go to bed on time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to bed on time and go to bed on time and work with me to have actual meetings that get shit done.
No staying up late tonight. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Information, advice, and competent conversation. Not things you find easily.
No opening the door for strangers.
Especially not.
Is that what they call stranger?
Angelique.
Yeah. Angelique was the one that got attacked by Jameson.
Oh, well.
She likes to open doors. Hence why I greeted you from the balcony on the 3rd floor, Bishop.
Actually, I was going to let you know on that too. So there are people that know how to blink, and that is still within range of them being able to blink directly behind you.
Well,
I know.
It's a smaller part of the population, so I'd rather take that chance.
We have guards for
Although that was Jameson's downfall. He blinked into the house past me as I was trying to shut the door, and all the guards attacked him, and I just shut the door so that he couldn't get out of the house.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Yes, he blinked into the lion's
I feel
den.
like that was the perfect response.
I wonder, Bishop, has he actually targeted anyone who could put up a fight with him? Or is he only focusing on those who are hurt? Or those who don't really excel at fighting?
No, he's being a lazy hunter, but he's definitely capable of what he's doing, because he has fought off several witchers that have tried to attack him.
But those are just peasants with swords and spooky names, aren't they?
Witchers are usually pretty damn good fighters, so as idiotic as these ones tend to act, I'm not going to doubt their fighting skill or underestimate him for it. He's good at what he does. Jameson, and I'm sure all of you can attest, because I believe some of you have fought him. He's pretty fucking good at what he does when it comes to fighting. But he is taking the lazy road as far as actual hunting for feeding.
He just walks through town drunk and asks people if he can feed.
He did that 2 days ago, yes, and
Yeah,
then fed on
he's-
a tiefling on the market, while the witches walked away from it because they didn't want to pick a fight because they were a little bruised.
Yeah, so...
Well, don't forget they got banned from town for fighting him before.
Oh.
good to know.
The Witchers being as big of a group as they are,
Means that we don't have
it's
to
gonna
go
be like
easy
any
on
other
him.
group. They're gonna have varying degrees of fighting ability, but they do all, in essence, have training to fight things that are usually very dangerous. So they have some kind of competency.
I'm sure they can brawl their way out of a tavern. But you're correct. No one should be underestimated. Everyone can be dangerous, especially if their back is put against the wall.
Usually me having a mindset that everyone around me is smarter than me allows me to outsmart most people.
Is there something you can tell us about this new group of vampires? About 4 or 5 of them. The lady who seems to be in charge of them. She has a long name that I already forgot. But her accent is very much similar to the one that Madame Angelique is speaking.
Wait,
Angelique, say something for me.
Huh?
You said she sounds like Angelique?
A bit.
Angelic. Oh.
So no, I actually just heard that there was a second coven in the lands yesterday. Had a friend swing by the lands to pay a visit for a few days, so I've been locked in my house for about the last 4 or 5 days. So I was getting caught up yesterday. But the only thing that I've heard was to be on the lookout for a woman walking around in a beaked mask with horns that walks around with a half-giant with her, because she'll try to lure me into a dark corner and feed off of me. A lot of the rumors were thinking that they were either part of this house or a second coven. To which I,
for fuck's sakes,
did my best to look as innocent as possible and went walking around by myself and didn't get set upon by a vampire.
Despite your best efforts.
I'm really trying here.
He wanted to be attacked by a vampire very badly.
So do I. Don't spend years studying them to not hunt them.
Exactly. Although mages are typically like the better game, so. A vampire mage, that would be a good fight.
No, it would not.
You're just overconfident.
Yeah, no, it really wouldn't be.
In fact, there is nothing worse than fighting a mage and a vampire. And a vampire. Is that right, Christoph?
No, they're overconfident, easily baited. They think that their powers are completely incomprehensible. But they're generally very simple. It's just a one-track mind.
Yeah, hunting the mage thing I can speak to, but I've only had a couple encounters with vampires that wound up turning to violence before they came here. And I don't think they were exactly capable vampires. Seemed a bit more feral.
Yeah, ferals and half-breeds.
Ones
More
that just got
violent,
their fangs.
Lots of bark, no bite. Try to pick off the weaker ones, never willing to confront an actual hunter.
Indeed. But as far as the, so A, if tonight ends up happening, going the way that we're hoping it goes, with you guys being asleep when they all show up, are all of you willing to meet with Crimson Covenant tomorrow, and if so, what time?
I think around this time would be the best.
Yes.
Okay. Athena, Maya, are either of you going to be awake about that time to at least lead the way to my house?
Yes.
Is he living in a creepy bone shack?
Living in a very nice lake house, thank you.
Yes, it's very nice.
That's a shame.
Gotta have a good place to kick back, have card parties, and gamble when I'm not trying to stop people from fucking killing each other over dumb shit.
Well, he's gonna have a lot of work with us.
Like
That's
gambling.
exactly what we like to do.
I do indeed.
He mentioned he
Perfect.
was looking for people to play poker with.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure Aslan can not speak to our treasurer anymore.
Yes, I was just thinking the same thing.
Maybe.
Listen, it's not gambling when you got skill. All right.
Yes, lock him out of that room entirely.
Uh-huh.
Are
On it.
are you referring to you being quite familiar with dice from your games?
Oh no,
there?
this is cards. This is poker.
Oh, you're done for
I
master.
mean, I've never played poker before. How hard can it be? Just let me borrow like 1,000 gold.
No.
Teach you.
Don't you touch that gold.
I'll teach it and even give you 2 like friendly hands of no wagers just so you can understand how it's played before we actually start putting gold down.
Deal. I just need a couple hundred.
No.
And I'm certain that you can find it in the market.
Yes, you can have 2 gold treasury. After that, you're on your own.
I hear Frost Lotus sells for quite a bit.
Better start grinding up those flowers, Aslan.
Everything I do.
Before the town is exploded in a couple days would be best.
And if I
Start
find
dropping.
you've ground up my research components, you're going to have a very cold awakening tomorrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch any of the flowers in the workshop.
Actually, that does bring up a second part of it. So, and this is kind of where I'd like you guys to fill in the gaps. Apparently, you're all here researching and looking for a cure to vampirism. Is that correct?
Nope.
That is my job. Well, partly my job. There are others working on it as well, but hence my studies into the arcade and the occult.
Is
While
it?
I'm not a wizard, I tend to study over it to see if there's any traces I can find to unravel some of the mysteries.
Understandable. If I can be bold enough to at least inquire, is it looking for a cure for vampirism itself or for the thirst?
For the vampirism itself. The curse entirely. Hence the occult. If it was a matter of just the thirst, then alchemy would be the strongest bet.
God, how have you guys not known Crimson Covenant yet?
Well, from what you tell us, they live absolutely as far as possible away from us. And every time we go somewhere, somebody tries to kill us.
Yeah, that's usually how we meet people. They come here to kill us. So Crimson Covenant hasn't done that yet.
Indeed,
So
that's
yeah,
how we
how
meet
that
all our
works.
friends.
Yeah.
Every time I leave, somebody gets attacked. And I get back just after the attack.
Or I'm asleep.
Conveniently enough.
Can you like only be awake when I'm awake? That way, if you're attacked, I can actually fucking beat it.
I could try.
Thanks.
That's good. I wake up so much earlier than everyone. I go to bed so much later than everyone.
Okay, in other words, you don't leave the house until I'm awake. That way,
I
I can
tried
instantly
doing
run
that.
when you get attacked.
For like a week, I didn't leave the house without anyone. I lost my mind and blew up part of it.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're now banned from explosive.
And we're going to trust this brilliant
Hello,
mastermind to
Hexy.
take a bunch of gold and gamble with it.
That actually reminds me, I need to make explosives for tonight.
What are you doing tonight?
Going over to the Witchers, they're doing some kind of ritual to help give them some kind of edge over the demons. And they're expecting there to be some kind of backlash of monsters appearing inside their keep.
Are you going to blow up the keep? Is that what the explosives are for?
If things start to go south, I was hired to take someone there to help protect them. And if it ends up being a total shit show that we're not going to win, I will absolutely blow a massive hole in the side of their keep so I can escape.
So let me
With
get
the
this
person I'm
straight.
protecting.
They are trying to beat this devil, this demon, by making a deal with the devil.
No, they're trying to imbue a weapon with some kind of divine force that'll give them.
A divine force. Is that a guarantee of something good or a light?
I doubt it. Like I said, it seems like a stupid shit show just waiting to happen. I'm just there to make sure it doesn't get...
When will these mortals ever learn that if they want to mess with magic, they need to be ready to embrace the consequences? All of them. Nothing is ever for free.
I don't think ignorance and naivety is something that's exclusive to just mortals. I've seen plenty of examples of that in every race I've met.
Oh, yes. I wish I could say that's not true, but we all have our ups and downs.
Do indeed.
Well, if the demons are involved again, we can be almost sure that they're gonna lose another Witcher to them, which will then be twisted in the Nether. Huzzah! Maybe they'll find their Ayla friend in the Hells.
Well, regardless of their shortcomings, they
Oh,
haven't come here to kill us.
blow it
So
up. Heck yeah.
That
I
we
mean,
know of.
they have publicly threatened us multiple times.
Wait, they have?
so- Oh yeah. When we wanted to buy a cow, and this stone from Armor was kind enough to show us where to get it, and one of their head witchers apparently came over alone and told us off for scaring poor Tibbles, and that if we would continue doing so, they would have no choice but to put us down one after another.
Remember that name that gets brought up in every rumor I was talking about earlier? Just happened again.
Yep. Oh, that's not a rumor, by the way. The
What
same
about,
individual
oh, you die now,
was
exactly.
quiet.
The rumor that got told to the Witchers to start that hostility
was from Tibbles.
True. Demons normally feed off of chaos, right?
It seems your dinner has had the kind enough of a behavior to walk up to your front door.
Indeed.
Are you thinking of bringing in my vegan vampire? Oh boy.
Alright,
Even
so...
that, or I've grown tired of those stupid fucking Minotaurs coming around. We have two of them all the time.
Alright, so what I'll do when I leave here, I'm going to go down to Crimson Covenant, talk to Helena, see if I can talk to Artorias. I do want to give the heads up as well. They have somebody that was hired to essentially act as a bodyguard. A man named Father Tristan Whitlock. He's a paladin of Timora.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
If he
The
ends
one
up
that is
showing
little
up...
church.
Indeed. If he ends up showing up to the meeting, I won't lie, things will be pretty tense, but I won't resort to violence. I would say do your best to see how charming you can be in alleviating his concerns, because his concerns right now are focused on the devils and demons.
So, may I be blunt?
By all means.
The last time I've met this Father Whitlock was in Cliffwatch, a good while back now. And I think he threatened to cut someone down on the spot only because they said they were using the dark arts to fend off the demons as well. And he said evil is evil and needs to be eradicated in any way, shape, or form, no matter why and how they use it. So...
The methodology, or the thought process there matches, but the abrasiveness and aggressiveness doesn't quite. I
This
know
is-
if...
Goodbye.
Sorry. So, Whitlock is contracted and hired by Artorias and Helena. If they are going, and Whitlock is acting like he won't be able to maintain at least some kind of professionalism, they won't allow him to be there.
Maybe he was just cranky on that day.
Well, it sounds like he was off the leash.
Yeah, he's an old man, and he does operate alone most of the time. So if he does something stupid, especially when things are so fresh and being built up as far as trust and neutrality goes, take that into consideration. He's kind of his own thing. Honestly, he doesn't do the protection job very well just because I never see him around them. And it's also important to manage expectations. Although I'm willing to give you guys the benefit of the doubt, there are still people here that believe with every fiber of their being what you are in essence is an affront to everything they believe in. That's not going to change. Best that you can do is try to put in a bit of extra effort to make sure that none of them think you're the priority.
We'll make sure to put on a nice smile for them.
I would say be honest, but also be willing to see things from their perspective.
Now that you mention it, I did have an idea how to perhaps let others know about our good intentions. What would you say if we organized a little masquerade ball? We seem to have a bunch of visitors who like to come by, verify where we live, how many of us are there, how dangerous we are. What if we gave them an opportunity to perhaps explore our house, get to know us on a personal level? Something to allow them to study us, and perhaps realize that we pose no threat to them.
Something like that would be perfectly fine, but you'd have to garner a certain amount of trust before you even allow that, just because they know what this place is and who lives here.
I'm sure if the word gets around, at least some of them might come. We do have some, I don't want to say allies, but those who don't wish to kill us on sight. That would at least come out of curiosity.
If you're close with Silver Moon, that's going to definitely work in your favor, because Silver Moon definitely has quite a good reputation from everybody that I've talked to.
Who the heck is Silver Moon?
So if they do a little bit of PR work for you guys, and once this starts, the rest of you are able to, or at least willing to put forth a bit of effort in your own favor, there's really not too many ways that it's going to go wrong.
Perhaps something to consider.
I leave it up to you. I'm just helping to arrange some few meetings from time to time if I can.
And we appreciate your effort.
I like
Wait,
knowing
does this
who's
mean I
winning
need to
and
put
who's
on
not.
certain nights? Oh, great.
I don't know why
Now
you
start
would. I
with your
would.
voice.
Sorry, what?
Said start with your voice.
What's wrong with my voice?
It's not your voice, it's your attitude.
Everything.
You will do as you're told. You will put on a nice
Yeah,
dress, you will smile, and you will be pleasant.
I would like to see you try.
I don't need to
Nothing. I'll
try.
brush your hair for you.
Why do I have to do it?
She will not touch my brother.
You do have some luxurious locks. It is just flowing.
Yes, I wish you would cut them off. But pretty boy needs his Goldilocks.
It's
I
because
don't know
if
if you're
you-
worried about your own looks.
he's surrounded by enemies and he hair flips, he's liable to take out one of their eyes, gives himself the upper edge.
See? I like this man.
Just attach some bits of broken glass to the end of them.
Fwapa! Well, very good. Alright. Think I will leave you guys to it so I can head down to Crimson Covenant and discuss this with them. But once I get confirmation from them either way, I'll send a Raven to you so that way you're aware of what's going on.
Thank you.
Like, was that? It was. I can't even reproduce that.
Alright. Or can I set this cup down so that way I'm not just like throwing stuff around here for you?
Lucy, can you take the man's cup?
Yes, ma'am. I can take
Please.
your cup.
Thank you very much. Alright, thank you, Count.
Also, Lucy, put your bow away. I don't want to see you firing that thing in the house.
She's not the one that blew up our foyer. Let's just remember that.
Lavelle,
Listen,
get the door.
that could
for
have
a
been
gentleman.
anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone
Could've,
would have
see.
keg standed on an explosive barrel? Is that what you're telling me?
It was a really cool keg stand, though.
I
Yeah,
can't
it
judge.
blew my mother up.
I accidentally blew up half my living room yesterday, so I can't judge too much.
Oh dear.
Thank you. See, it can happen to anyone.
I,
No,
It just means you're both dumb. That's all.
I got
Wow,
something
okay.
that I didn't know was trapped through like some arcane. Then it started to go off, so I just chucked it away from me, and it blew up half my living room. Blew up my hookah.
Not the hookah.
It's alright. I had a spare. Did you want to read that book before I leave? By the way.
Oh yes. Athena, he brought that book about the religion his friend's a part of.
Responding, what a jerk.
Very nice.
That's the word.
Yep. Here you
I
go.
can never remember the word Rathma.
It's a very interesting group of people. It's not as much as a religion because they don't have like an actual
Yeah. I got that. Listen, I get confused easily, okay? There are so many things. I miss Vanilla Conan when it was just, you know, press 1 for weapon.
Wow, this is a longer book.
A bit. If you need more time, I can bring you a copy once I make it.
Of course, I'm over-exaggerating. I love that we have so many tools
Yeah,
at our
this
disposal,
is-
but it can
this
get
might be
overwhelming
better.
at times.
It's quite a lot to take in, and I don't want to just. Oh, not that.
But yeah, it's awesome, like how Conan developed and how
You
many
can keep that.
toys we have, you know.
There.
Not
You
in
know,
the
John? Oh,
notes.
nothing.
Alright, very
Just
good.
I don't want to sit
enjoying
here reading for 20
losing
minutes.
myself in the loot section of the emotes instead
Alright,
of the
well,
normal ones.
It's nice to meet all of you. Like I said, I'll send word as soon
You'll
as I
never
get
know.
answer either
Your
way, so that way
experience.
you know what to expect and what's going on.
Very well.
And if any of you think of any other questions or concerns, or if anything else happens,
Started back when throwing
Please let
colored
me know.
fire, like
typically
liver
help.
orbs was new to AOC. Hello, Kel.
Well,
You're right.
thank you.
My pleasure.
Au
Alright,
revoir.
You all take care and stay safe.
You
You as well.
Are you deaf? Told you to open the door for a visitor. I even pointed. Made a very explicit gesture.
I must
Did you
admit,
try throwing a ball at the door?
Apparently I should have.
that is a tease. Master Christoph, I already had to contain myself seeing a floating bone yesterday. That is too much teasing for me to handle.
You did very well.
Our bird is going haywire. Need to stop
It's
feeding
probably
it.
just
It's
Bishop
been
getting
months.
his horse.
Ever since I've woken up.
Yeah, it'll make that noise whenever someone in the house wakes up, and since we were all waking up after the storm, it was very vocal.
No, what I mean is, since yesterday, there's been so many people coming to this house that bird never shuts up.
Now, I think it's time that we have a little council meeting before we go deal with Jameson.
Very well.
Alright. Lucy, bring the wine.
Yes, ma'am.
I am deleting my verse character and gonna delete my boundless character since Theo is starting soon.
Gotcha.
Grand, I don't even have to ask for it anymore.
No. I thought you might appreciate.
Heralds of Star was the first server for a lot of people. Told so many people.
Yes.
Great, you could open the door for her.
I will be honest. The door just closed when I was about to hold it open for her. That was so unfortunate. Maybe I'll just unhinge it next time.
Yeah, tends to have amazing story lines. Heck yeah.
Just fill the goblet on the table, go.
Of course.
I am on my way.
Make them
second,
leave, Pup.
please.
Now,
Can I help you?
Yes, perhaps so.
I would like to start by discussing something close to my heart. The most heinous of discovery. Pop, could you make sure it's quiet outside?
And to be... It also is a quite unfortunate time to visit since the hands are bound currently by multiple tasks in the house, so I would advise coming back at a later time.
I'm used to hearing that by now.
I'm very sorry.
I can make sure he doesn't hear it ever
If
again.
S01e16 is not home, where could I
Off.
find
Off. Shoot.
him? Well, that's
off.
That's quite rude.
Please, can I stop
I had
this
to
man?
get up
Yes.
to do that.
Whoever needs fresh blood.
It's very annoying. After this meeting, you'll be out back. And
Oh
we'll
well, I needed to, but then several others. Fair enough.
Just Aslan trying to get himself killed again, no doubt.
I think he'd learned by now.
Thank you, Laszlo. Apparently the dog cannot be trusted with a simple task. Again. Now, before we were rudely interrupted, I want to bring something up. Something that has been a concern of mine. These very irresponsible and dangerous and extremely unadvisable spars in the forest between our members of this household. I do believe that sparring proved to be quite dangerous endeavor, and we should ensure that there is at least one other person during those spars the entire time, so that when those two are fighting, being all exhausted, maybe even injured, there should be at least one other person to watch over them, so that they don't do anything, so that they don't hurt themselves. Anyone opposed?
No, not really.
Agreed.
Sounds reasonable.
Perfect. Now, it is quite obvious that we have plenty of things to discuss. This bishop, I wanna hear your opinions. Can he be trusted?
So far, it seems so. I'd like to see the legitimacy of his words to know that he's actually alone and not acting on someone's behalf, but to let us know that 2 or 3 houses could be coming for us is pretty important.
Indeed. Even if he's full of shit, we do need to take
Meyer.
what he's offering as a serious threat. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Amaya and I thought you would all like to meet him, seeing as he offered us some pretty valuable information.
Yes, and we have been to his home. I don't know if he's allied with any other groups, but his home certainly isn't large enough for him to live with other people, so I do believe him when he says he at least lives alone.
What did he want in
It's
return?
more of a museum.
Nothing.
He just doesn't want everyone fighting because it seems his primary motivation is to get rid of the demons and now devils. So
yeah,
he
did
doesn't
say
want
it's
everyone
more than
fighting.
okay for us to kill each other after the demons are dealt with.
An idealist.
He also said yesterday he doesn't have anything against vampires. He's even friends with necromancers, so he understands people's negative views, and he's not interested in that. Now, if that's true, I can't say, but that's what he said.
That is good enough for me. No.
At the very least, he hasn't tried to drag anyone off in shackles, so he's a good step above everyone else.
Indeed.
Yeah, and he didn't kill either of us when we went to see his house.
Yeah.
Didn't even try. Just showed us all of his collection of items and told us about himself.
In regards to his proposal to have talks with his Crimson Coven, does anyone know anything about them that should be mentioned?
They're the group that wants to kill us the least. That's all I know.
I haven't really heard of them up until this point.
Yeah.
Something changed? I thought we were in decent standings with Aramore, last I knew.
They still don't
Guess
like
we'll
vampires.
find out tonight.
And would still kill us if they had the chance, I'm certain.
Yeah. And if we do need someone to be around, just to see what happens, I can be there very stealthily if needed, but I'd rather not die. It's only if it's absolutely necessary to see who comes.
Oh no, Dark. Sorry to hear that.
Not that I would be interacting with anyone if that was the case, anyways.
Very well.
New follower detected.
Thank you so much for the follow, Tears. In regards to my proposal to have this masquerade ball, is anyone opposed? I feel like it will serve multiple purposes. One, it might increase our PR. Second, it might bring all our enemies at once, so that we can deal with them. Third, it might be an excuse for us to finally look glamorous and remind ourselves of the life we are destined to live, instead of wearing shiny armor and uncomfortable clothes all the time.
I'm not opposed to the idea.
I understand that it brings a certain risk, inviting so many at the same time, but if they try to attack us, there might be those who see us as an underdog, as an innocent event organizer who's being bullied around by a bunch of meanies.
I agree.
Very well, we shall proceed with this idea. If anyone has any plans on whether to host it inside of this manor, or perhaps build something temporary outside of it, feel free to bring them up with others. I'm sure we can all help with the project.
Temporary. If we do get attacked, we don't want to lose our house in the process.
Yes. And it's better to not have all of our enemies know the layout of the interior, if possible.
Indeed.
That way there's also somewhere to run to if things go wrong. There's somewhere we can get our mother to safety, take her to the house.
Oh, yes, you are still here.
I prefer to keep the next shipment somewhere out of reach.
Very well. We might
So
also need to build a little gazebo, perhaps a little remote location where we could bring our guests. I have noticed that sometimes our voice overlap when all of us are present inside, living our lives while there are visitors that need to discuss something important with us. Just so we have a safe place where we can have talks in private if needed. It will not serve as a date spot, Darcy.
What?
He said it won't serve as a date spot, Darcy.
Thank you, Christoph.
Go ahead.
Now, another matter of business. Jameson. Has there been any news? Any sightings?
Oh, yeah, he attacked us yesterday.
Yes, I am
I
aware
know
of
about
that. But, ever since then, we planned an attack to bring a fight to his doorstep. Is it still on the menu?
I don't see why not.
Very good. In that case, we might proceed after this council meeting. Now, another thing I would like to bring up with you. When Bishop arrived, and when you were having the discussion with him, I was approached by a leader of a new vampiric tribe in these lands. I do not remember her name. Madame Isabel will know it. She's been corresponding with her. But she proposed an alliance with us. Apparently it's her and about 4 others. They are vampires. They seem to be hunting fresh. They seem to already be struggling with the attention of the witchers and bounty hunters. Associating ourselves with them might be risky, to say the least. But at the same time, they bring more numbers. More numbers that we could use to our advantage. I think we should at least hear them out. We should see what they're willing to offer and provide. Maybe even spar them to see what they're capable of. But I wouldn't jump into bed with them just yet. They have much to prove before we even consider working with them on anything.
I don't see any issue with hearing them out. However, I did have a couple of concerns. Bishop mentioned that woman that wears the beak masks and lures people off to attack them. I don't know if that's her, but he mentioned that she had a similar accent. And traveled with a half-giant, and yesterday when she came by, she had a very large man with her. I don't know if she's that person. I can't say. I haven't seen her wearing a beak mask, but something to keep in mind. As well as she was very persistent when speaking to Mother, even asking her to go with them to Jebelsog's Grove to speak more privately. Which, I don't know why she wanted to lure my mother off to some dungeon, but she didn't end up going, so we don't know what they wanted there.
Agreed.
I've been in there. It's no dungeon. It's wide open.
Ah.
Quite starry. It's a nice view, actually.
Madame Isabel.
I don't know, they just said they wanted to go to a dungeon somewhere and then suggested Jebelsog's Grove.
So we can already understand that they're quite stupid.
Yes. She mentioned that she's a collector of relics. She seems to prefer a more direct approach. She attracts a lot of attention. I gave her advice. That was everything I was willing to offer for now. But I think they might serve as a distraction at the very least. Madame Isabel, I am talking about the lady, the vampiric lady, with a French accent. She was here not that long ago. She wanted to have a chat with you, to continue the talks of a potential alliance.
Yes. I thought that perhaps it's best she speak to one of you, considering she has been attacking and kidnapping people. I wasn't really sure where I would stand in that matter.
Well, maybe we could play along, and if we ever need to prove ourselves, our good intentions with the community, we might be the ones who bring them to justice, who capture them and execute them, for the benefit of mankind, of course.
Well, that is an idea.
But
she told me a bit about herself and just very briefly.
Indeed. They might prove useful. Who knows? We might be in a position where we might need all the numbers we can get to fight by our side. It never hurts to have more soldiers, but I do not trust them just yet, so I'm open to both options. I will continue talking with her. Feel free to send her my way if she ever needs something. Me and Draven will take care of it. Heck yeah, Raisa.
Wait, I will.
Yes, you need to learn how to be diplomatic.
Ah, Grant.
And you also need to learn that acting in an irresponsible way can get you killed.
Yes, I would try to start working with how to speak like you're not a spoiled child.
Indeed.
What a compliment.
Very well. Is there anything else that we need to discuss? Laszlo, I believe I overheard you conducting some experiments. Would you like to let others know what you're up to, so that no one is surprised about your requests?
No.
Very well then. Does anyone else have anything else they wish to bring up?
Have we heard anything else? I realize I came in late. I haven't checked the notice board yet.
Oh, we expect somewhere between 20 and 40 visitors sometime tonight.
Oh, just that then.
Mother, please make you go to bed early tonight. And lock the door.
Yes. We're hoping they all show up to an empty house, and the only person left to intimidate is the dog outside in the front.
Well, they can try to intimidate me if they want. They might not get what they want.
I suggest whoever's in charge of the birds move the owl.
I can do that. I'll move them inside before I go to rest.
I do not like this strategy of going to bed early. I think we should have our guards ready to at least give them a proper welcome. I'm sure they will be able to defend our home when we're having a rest. But I agree, we cannot afford to overstay our welcome. We need to be fresh. We need to be strong. And for that, we do need our rest. And if there are those who wish to attack us, then they need to arrive in time. That is convenient for both sides, not just for one side. I think we can be quite civil. And if this dormant flame interpreted my offer to spare them as an offer to have a war with them when none of us are around, then that's their issue to deal with, not ours. They know where to find us and when to find us. But if they wish to threaten our home, we will do the same to them in a time that is convenient to us. Is anyone opposed?
Agreed.
Agreed. Oh, I do wish people were. I did ask them if they wanted a war. They could have just said yes. Was that a difficult question? Was I being too...
I think you were perfectly reasonable, Madame Isabel. But we cannot expect much from these cattle brains. They were probably drunk, just like that excuse of a human we met yesterday. I met heaps of composed who had more charisma than her.
They probably got the whole conversation completely wrong. You probably misremembered all of it. Oh, I guess that is my fault for speaking to a drunk woman. I should have known better.
We offered them courtesy. I think that is something we can at the very least use to our advantage in dealings with those of crimson nature. I hope that Bishop lets them know that we try to play nice. Whatever comes next. Oh, are you not aware of this gentleman who apparently Amaya and Athena met and introduced us to him?
Is it something I can read on the board, or do I need to be filled in?
Can anyone?
We haven't posted anything yet. We've just spoken to him. He just gave us the information about the visit that we'll be receiving tonight, which turns out that none of us will even be around anyways. And he made recommendations to meet with leaders from the different groups of people. So he's wanting to plan that.
Well, it's a bit hard when they refuse to give us their names. I've already tried that. But where is he from exactly?
He lives alone in the oasis.
Oh.
Very well. Unless there is anything else, make ready. We should go visit our friend Jameson. Hopefully we will meet him there. If not, let's make sure we use good amount of explosives to make a proper knock on his door.
Oh yes, I can't wait to watch things blow up. It's been a few years.
Very well. Is 5 minutes enough for you to prepare everything and to head over to the unnamed city? To the location?
More than enough for me.
I had about 5 important letters to write, but you know I can do that later.
Everything's already prepared.
Perfect. In that case, I need a moment to sharpen my sword. I will join you shortly.
Lovely dress, Lucy.
Thank you, Madam Isabel.
If you wish to come with us, Lucy, you should probably change that.
Alright.
Be right back.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't put away your bow.
In my eyes, my bow is put away.
Yeah, it's mine too.
I don't see it either.
I see your bow.
Christoph,
I
you
see.
okay?
I see it as well.
Mistress Amaya, do you need help carrying the explosives?
Yes. Here.
Oh.
Darcy looking rather fancy today
Oh
as
dear.
well.
What the hell, Lucy? What are you
I have
doing
the same
for?
occasion.
Are you trying to punch
Just to
me?
have.
She needs fine.
No,
Wonderful.
of course.
Yes, you're looking fancy.
I'm trying to figure out why you seem to see 4 bows on my back when...
My eyes are probably just groggy from when I woke up. I only see one. I'm just toying with you.
As a manservant, I feel obliged to remind everyone to have a little snack beforehand and maybe turn to the kitchen and the fridge for some fresh produce.
Right. Yeah, thank you.
Lavelle,
First,
Yes?
my voice is creepy. Now I'm like a child. Can you make up your mind?
what are these biscuits on the side here?
Yes, you are a creepy child.
Biscuits?
Oh, that'll work. Perfect. I'm gonna get a snack.
But biscuits here. I also
Alright.
don't cook.
I'll be out
That
front of
actually
the
made,
house.
actually made me
Alright, I'm back.
chuckle.
How dare you, Spider-Man? Questioning my methods.
When you're speaking to others, try not to sound like things are such a bother.
Maybe she's practicing
When
to
you
support you in your
Sorry.
plans.
Outside of that, of course, it's going to be hard to hide the fact that so many of these people are so fucking new.
Yes, quite. Well, really to teach the dog to
apologies.
clean up this more often.
No, not at all.
Either way, they're gonna get a snack. I'll be back.
Of course.
Mistress Angelique, you're more magically inclined, are you?
I am, yes.
May I, let's see. Oh, apparently we do not have any biscuits left. That's a shame. I would still advise you to at least have a little taste of the deep fin soup. One should be enough to keep you sated for the whole day until you go to bed.
Oh, okay, perfect, thank you. Actually, I was gonna ask my sister, but she seems to be preoccupied. Can you come outside with me for a moment? I need to test
Hello,
something.
Hetlan. Sharpen your sword in private, bro. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on the chat.
Are you ready?
They are messaging too fast, too quickly, too furious. Can't do much.
I have not even swung my staff since arriving.
Before you do, can you give me about...
Sorry.
I don't even know which one is which.
Guess.
Too familiar, too furious. Laszlo. May I enter?
Downstairs, you plum.
Right, I knew that.
That's my line.
Sorry.
I didn't know you were taking ownership of commonly expressed feelings. Anyway, who was it that you chased off? Who dared to disturb our council meeting?
Some odd-looking fellow. Didn't take in too many details. My priority was getting the door shut.
Very well.
Also, I think Athena is on the right. Can tell by her smell.
You've been smelling her.
It was required.
For what? By whom?
Don't worry about it. Right, Laszlo.
Yes.
I'm just making sure.
You guys know he's not an actual doctor, right?
It is not our place to question his methods or motives. Just like you are the one in charge of protecting us. When it comes to legal responsibilities, Laszlo is in charge of those other things.
You guys know I'm not an actual lawyer, right?
Yes, we do know, but you seem to fill that role quite well.
I mean, I just feel like context is needed. I don't want to mislead anyone.
And that's why you're the best lawyer. Is everyone ready?
I hope this doesn't need to be asked, but did somebody grab the explosives?
I have them, and I have the dog head.
Perfect.
Oh, there you are.
Also, can we remove those ghastly-looking frogs from the hallway? I don't
Oh
know
yes,
why they're
please, thank you. I would kiss you right now, but it would be inappropriate.
Mother.
No need for that.
First thing I hear when I call back, he said, "You want to kiss someone?"
That was
That's the
just an expression of joy. Don't read too
Where's
much.
I just don't think they fit. They look like something you'd put in a garden.
Yes.
Like a pretty garden.
May I just
fish
say,
and pond.
Madame Isabel, that I know exactly who the culprit
I
is.
suppose we can do that.
Yes,
in
it
front
was
of-
me.
Hmm?
I think we can do this in front of his porch, yes.
Well, she's
Who?
usually has a good taste. I don't know what has happened.
I honestly, I just want to know what's gonna happen because I haven't tested it yet. That's
Come
it.
over here. Let's do it quick.
And then
Fine, Darcy.
we'll catch up. We'll catch up.
Alright.
Hold on, I will just eat something.
Oh dear, she's
Yeah,
gonna end
I
up
need
killing
to
us
as
all.
Oh,
Right.
I think I'm blind.
So, is that what happens?
No, but it is quite devastating. I feel like if you would throw that inside the building, you would make the walls crumble rather quickly.
ooh.
I can't tell if you're just trying to blow smoke up my ass or if you're serious.
No, I'm actually serious.
Oh,
It will tear down the
I mean,
doors.
you look fine
I
to
think
me.
my daughter needs some training.
We're part of the same colony, so
You might
All
be
right,
able
good
to
to know.
You might be able to
This is
test that
great.
spell on Jameson's door
Yeah.
for what he did to you
Are
yesterday.
you coming or not? You should be careful. There are eyes on you.
Yes, I'm coming.
Sorry.
Darcy,
Yes.
you're coming with us, aren't you?
Yes. I
Good.
was collecting my thoughts for a moment and everybody took it off. apart from Lucy and Laszlo. So thank you.
She is under my eye at the minute. No need to give her any additional trouble, Damien.
Good. You're the only man I can trust with this.
Why does today feel like such a weird day?
Alright.
Darcy, don't do anything without this man knowing. Is that clear?
I taste nothing.
Very well, let us go.
What does it taste like?
Linger back a wee bit.
Don't ask me, I have no clue.
Oh, you wouldn't understand. Perhaps one day.
Oh, alright then.
Is everyone ready?
More ready than I'll ever be.
Everyone fed and sustained.
If not, there's a mammoth behind us.
Yes.
Desperate times.
Yes,
I believe I also saw a deer at the entrance of our home. If there is more to your liking.
Lucy, are you ready for the lesson I told you earlier?
Oh, do we have time right now?
I feel like this is the perfect opportunity.
Oh, right.
Is Doc
Mistress
trying to
Amaya.
teach a human a new trick?
Yes.
May I teach Lucy here how to be a better servant for your enjoyment?
I would speak to Athena.
I thought you were Athena.
No,
Oh,
I'm
the day
Amaya.
really is weird.
Yes, you may.
Wonderful. May I carry you for a second, Mistress Amaya?
Sure. Oh, I see. Yes, do the thing.
Oh my goodness.
You pick up
Oh, gosh.
your mistress. You make them sit more comfortable. And then you make sure that they don't have to run themselves.
Oh, dear.
Wait, can I actually do that?
He discovered it yesterday, and he's very pleased with himself.
I am ready.
No, no.
Alright.
You don't like her. She's not for you to play. Leave her.
I have a feeling under his old bones her back would break.
Perhaps.
Just in
Maybe you
case you get
guess.
attacked, it's better
I'll just
to be
walk.
Perhaps.
exposed.
Perhaps you could say please.
I agree.
Perhaps you
allow it.
can kiss my ass.
Good job, Pup.
I'd rather not.
Perhaps we can get moving.
I agree with
That's a good
Laszlo. Let's go.
Always remember, Damien, don't ride something dumber than you are.
True. Maybe I'll find a donkey.
You could have warned me that your irritability would be this severe.
Are you saying a donkey would be smarter than you then?
No, I meant
Apparently.
someone dumber than Lucy.
Oh,
No, that's not what Christoph said.
I think that's still a compliment.
I
to
think
Lucy,
you
though,
all
right? That she's-
misheard what I said.
Thank you, Elder.
All of us did, yeah.
Appreciate the compliment.
A
He said
group.
that he was going to get a donkey for her to ride.
No.
Yes, but then
I said that if I was about to ride her, it would be a doggy style. Never mind.
Can we stop talking about riding my daughter and focus on the task ahead?
thinking about Lucy.
Please, gentlemen.
I saved you, Damien. All you had to do was say yes.
Yes.
Someone slapped him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
You sure my speech needs to be improved at this point?
I never said it didn't.
Fair point.
Where is Aislinn?
Well, I said that if you stop talking like a spoiled child, you can improve. It would be best if you just didn't speak.
Yeah, that works.
South of the cursed city, right?
Yes.
Didn't he have a card?
Unnamed city. Pronto.
He's not had a card for days now. Someone stole it.
You need to go south of this.
Southern Curse City, right?
Yes.
like everyone's waiting for me to go first.
Oh.
Well, that works.
Damien just loves to stand and talk to those drivers forever.
Chatty little thing, isn't he?
I told you he
It
was
looks like
getting old
he's
and
having
slow.
chat with stuff over there.
Indeed.
Sometimes you need to look a man deep into his eyes. Tell him what you
Hello,
really
Daphne.
Oh, is that right, Mother? Perhaps I should practice that.
Stopping the loading
Couldn't
screen
tell
again?
my
Yeah,
friend
I
what
seem
you
to
did
get that a
to
lot.
witness that.
Whenever I'm traveling with the group anywhere.
I'm
And here
not
is
sure that would be
Crystal.
worth my time.
What's the holdup?
Oh.
Let's go.
That was the first time that I got lit on fire. Oh, sorry, guys. Had to finish the story.
Oh,
You guys
smooth.
are quite the chatterbox today, apparently.
Oh, it's so bright. We're gonna have to move quick.
Yes.
Let's pick
I
up
do
the
have a
pace
pocket
here.
tent, if it's
Yeah.
getting too bright.
Just make it into
Just
the
get
city,
into
it
the
should be fine.
shade.
We'll be there soon enough. It's
Oh,
not
it's
far.
so bright.
It's already darkening.
Oh, yes.
Love this place.
It's definitely good that we entered the city from this end. It gets a lot darker near the walls.
It's quite nice.
Certainly chose a good place to hide in.
But that's just going to work to our advantage as well.
Indeed. Apparently it takes a vampire to hunt a vampire.
Apparently so.
And how many explosives are we thinking that we'll need? 1 or 2? I brought extras, but... 3? Okay, I have that.
Just make sure as
We don't know what awaits us inside.
Execute
There
it.
are doors and things.
I just couldn't carry, 20 or whatever. They're very heavy.
We
Should have said something. I'm not carrying anything.
Yes, I believe a
we
lot
have
of us are.
contingencies.
I have the pup carrying some.
Oh.
Make him do the hard labor.
Oh,
Damn it, my stomach hurts. Shouldn't have eaten all those cherries.
Oh, in
influence of
both
corruption.
What is the plan?
That's what I get.
Blow up the door.
Just any door in particular, or
This one
Probably
with-
the one that I'm looking at.
Should we
Oh.
should we watch both doors in case he tries to get out the other one or something?
No,
Is anyone
it's just-
thinking of knocking?
Or wait, what? Hold on.
the doors are open?
What?
Yeah, be very careful. It could be a trap.
Did he
Still have
just
bombs,
open up the
right? Make
doors
sure
for
you go
us?
in.
Yes, I do. I have a couple
At
of.
least we can get ourselves back out, I suppose.
Yeah. Trees.
Should we?
Careful for traps in the floor.
Yeah, I
You
was
know
just
that
gonna
if
say.
there's enough corruption in the air, there might be some in the floor.
Yeah. Be careful.
Oh, crap.
Be very careful.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to destroy this door so that he can't lock us in?
We have plenty of explosives. We can get ourselves out.
But if it's already blown up, then we don't have to take the time to be stuck in here. Right? Okay.
Be careful.
We will not be stuck here with him. He will be stuck here with us.
It looks partially destroyed on this end. This corner right here.
The heck is that?
Somebody forgot their legs over here. And
That's
their
cool.
head. And their torso.
Probably his most recent snack, I imagine. Is there something up there? It looks like there's some sort of platform above.
I will try to climb.
Be very careful. Could be trapped.
Yes, be careful of those barriers.
I'd rather not attempt to teleport on top of it.
Yes, you may end up inside something we can't get you out of.
I wonder
Looks
what
like that
doors
roof might come down.
Did he leave, or did someone get here before us?
I just really want to know why he has so many trees.
Chop these trees.
Dark asking the right question.
There's another barrier up here. A single one.
I don't know if
And
we
I
can
see
chop
into
these
the
trees
room.
down. They don't grow naturally here, so they appear to be summoned somehow.
Magical, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm not sure if chopping would work. Bombs, but...
Interesting.
Is the other door open as well?
Yeah, the door's closed.
Up here, there's another barrier and an entrance to the room, and it seems to be tampered with as well. Some traces of fur. And claw marks. I like him, perhaps.
Does anyone have any idea what the barrier's for? I don't see anything inside.
Oh, you can see inside from up here.
Oh.
There's a big room, a throne, and a big door behind it. Interesting.
Sorry.
Are these the types of barriers that once you go in, you can't come out?
Yes.
I think so.
Could always blow one of the walls to either side of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Very
was
true.
thinking.
I could blow this wall right here, and it should let us pass as long as there's not a barrier behind the wall. Am I to attempt it? It will also blow up part of the bridge, keep in mind.
Do we even need to? We don't
Depends
know
on
that.
if anyone wants to go in.
I mean, we don't need to blow it up until we need to come out.
That is true.
That's a very good point. And we could blow, it looks like there's stairs down, we could just blow it up on the lower level.
Precisely.
Alright, well, anyone want to go in? There you go. Where's everybody else?
I'll
There
let
aren't
them
barriers to either
deal with
side,
this.
so if you need to blow up one of these walls, you can.
Alright. Sister, up here, I think everyone is entering.
Down below, snake and dog.
We're all down here still.
Do you want me to make my way down
Stay
there
outside.
and scout out the area?
They only
Don't
have to
understand
find
why you're asking that
like-
question. Already down there, dog.
As you wish.
What is your plan? Do you want to go in or remain outside?
I myself stay outside just in case.
I could also just attempt to blow up the door down here, if you wish. Though it might collapse the platform above. For now, I'll scout around the area for now.
Yes, don't use any
See-
explosives unless one of us tells you to, please.
Check to see if those are pools of blood at the back or if it is just a light.
Well, someone got here before us. But at least we did find something here. Which I presume
Any
everyone
signs that
already
he's
saw.
been there
but-
recently?
They haven't returned with a report yet. I'm going down. One of you may have to come through.
Very well.
Yeah, when it comes to dealing with these runes, it's always tricky because they can
If
kill
we
you
end up having to blow them out, I'll just do it in this little corner. But we don't-
immediately.
hopefully
or
it won't be necessary.
You won't be able to get.
Do we know if I
out of there.
can, like, are these trees difficult to destroy?
And I
I
wouldn't
mean,
like
you
to
could
blow
give it a shot.
any of this up.
I don't
just
know
in
how
case.
well
I just
a
wanna
hatchet would
get
work.
At least, at the very least, these trees here at the thing, so that we're not being like snuck
Mm.
up on.
Yes, just be careful. We don't know what the purpose of the trees is, or if they're part of something bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely take caution in destroying them.
She just wants an excuse to test her new staff.
Are you all coming in, or are you just...
Wow.
Are you dead?
Do we need to come in?
There's a gate in here that we're likely going to have to blow open.
Coming.
I do have some explosives as well, Mr. Zawaya.
Just hang on to
Wait,
them.
how are they
until we
getting
need them.
through?
Of course. There is a dog here, so do be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, if it tries to attack, I'll shoot
Oh,
it towards them.
I see they're climbing.
Sorry.
Frankly, I'm sure that.
Oh, I see.
I'll wait for him to go up. Do you want to go next, Mother?
Then?
Ow.
How are people getting up?
Trapped or
Just
otherwise
on this wall.
necessary. I do
Oh.
refrain
slippery,
from
be
destroying anything if possible.
I see.
Or destroying as little as possible, I should say.
Swim back a little dungeon. There seems to be a black and grey fur. The grey seems real, the black seems fake, along with cloud markings around the keyhole. Alright.
You also see we can temper.
I can get through! Oh, there we go. I can now. Ooh,
Oh.
that is pretty. Someone likes snakes.
Mm.
What did I just get hit with? What am I getting hit with? Oh. Jesus.
Sam is very confused.
This
Doesn't look like there's
cozy
anything
place.
useful. There's a lot of books, but they don't appear to be anything helpful.
Let's make sure we go through everything.
Mm.
Has anyone made sure that this part is not trapped? Oh, well.
I can see some sort of glow coming out from underneath that door. Looks to be orange or red. And then a little bit of green, possibly fire or plague. I can set up the explosive directly on the throne if that'll be the best location when we're ready. But I don't want to go until we've checked everything here and we're ready to go.
It does seem like it's the only way forward.
It does. Well, there's the gate behind us if we wanted to just leave, but for all we know, Jameson could be behind that door.
That is true.
No, please, I hope he is.
And we are here for him.
is it more wise to secure a path out of here first?
You want to blow both gates?
Well,
we do not know what
Hey.
lies behind the
Could be
gate.
we have to run. Very well. If everyone else is okay with it, I'll leave you to do that gate back there.
Finally, some explosions.
are we going to be safe in the middle here, or do we have to take shelter on the side?
If he's blowing that gate back here, remaining about here should be more than fine.
You want me
I
to
don't know how many
use-
it will take, but you have a few.
Do you want me to use the normal one first?
Well, it depends on how strong the gate looks. If it looks pretty strong, I would skip the small one.
I think it should be enough.
Let's start small. We don't want this place to fall apart while we're still here.
I just find the small ones quite inadequate, but hopefully it will work.
We can always increase on the intensity.
That's why I brought both.
I want to touch it, but no, I shouldn't.
Darcy, keeps those hands where I can see them.
It's not worth your curiosity.
Oops. That.
If Jameson is back there, he probably heard that and knows we're here now. If he didn't already.
Grand, I hope we can finally come out and say hi.
Jared.
That one was pretty.
Pretty indeed.
Oh.
Since when did I explode several times?
I believe that's Kristoff's magic. Inferno. It looks like he may have gotten it. We just have to make sure the wards are blown.
Yeah, we know the throne. That's where we'll go next. We just want to make sure we have the escape route first, you know, in case we get attacked.
Good.
I believe that was their logic.
The barriers
Do not get stuck here if you get attacked.
They lead out and not in.
How sure are you of that? Like, does it not seem that it's almost like a maze meant to slow us down?
It is, but judging from the color of the portal we entered, I can say with utmost certainty that the ones below are to get outside.
But the ones below look orange from here?
Blue.
No,
the level I see is orange. Perhaps
Yeah.
there's one below I can't see from here.
Aye, there's two boxes. The one close to the door is blue, the one behind it is orange. But we can just
Alright.
leave at the side.
We'll just make sure to reserve a barrel in case we have to try to destroy them if we have to run.
I have
Right.
4 more big explosives.
Now
Alright.
way forward.
Yeah, the escape route secured. Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Alright. I don't have any little ones, so I'm just going to use the big one.
We might want to move away a bit further from this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, do that.
Quite
I'm
far,
going to put
actually.
it down and retreat, and then we'll detonate it when we're ready.
Does anyone have any thoughts and prayers to share about Jameson's throne? I think this might be the best time.
Can I keep
He's an asshole and we want to kill him, yada yada. Is that good enough?
throne?
Athena, would you like to sit on it?
While it explodes, no, I'm fine, thank you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I wouldn't dismiss it.
I appreciate
just
the
yet.
offer. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Nothing, go for it.
What?
I said nothing, go for it.
Oh, if you were asking to detonate it, feel free.
I totally was gonna ask to detonate it, yes.
Go for it. Oh, mother. Sister,
What?
go ahead and...
She missed.
I missed. There you go.
Bit of a premature explosion, don't you think?
Oh, I think I missed too.
I believe ready. Listen, I've not exploded anything for
That
so
got it.
long.
Well, if he's here, he knows we're here.
Yeah, he probably knew we were here when we blew the last door, but now he's definitely aware if he's inside.
Well, if he's inside, he's probably dead.
Depends on how far in it goes.
That goes for a while, doesn't it? Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Did somebody bring a dog?
No. It's probably his.
There's another fucking door.
Can you hear a dog somewhere growl?
No, we killed the snake.
It seems to be hollowed out under these stairs. Be difficult to climb back out as it is.
Oh boy.
I think they should crumble though with the next explosion.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we could climb the walls to get out if they're standing. Yeah, do you want me to place two? I could put one here if we want to just... it should get both, right? If I put it right down there.
I think it should hit the gate.
Get the
Or
gates
down
and
there, yeah.
these. Yeah. Plus, you know... Yeah, let's do that.
They are.
Yes, yes.
If I put the barrel down here, it'll have to be detonated from close. Should I just put it on this platform right here? Is that close enough?
No.
I could detonate it if you place it against the door. I'll just climb up here and shoot an arrow.
Do you think that's doable from where that is now?
Yes, if I don't fall off like an idiot.
Alright, we'll leave it to you, dog. That one will have to be detonated from much closer, so dog's going to do it.
Just supposed to throw out? Yeah, we melted the ice sculpture. Go for it.
Farewell, dog.
Oh, poor puppy.
It has been liquidated.
Oh!
You okay, puppy? Oh, you look pretty rough.
Still too close.
That was impressive. Good job. It doesn't look like it blew up the stairs, though. But hopefully it blew up the platform on top so we can climb.
Thank you.
If not, I'm sure Pup has us another small one, or we could use a big one at some point if we need to. I'm just trying not to destroy everything if possible. Oh yeah, that's fine. We can climb.
Stand aside.
Yep, that's sketchy as hell.
Ow.
Oh, nice. Oh.
What is he doing?
Goes out, I guess.
Yeah. Careful, dog.
Gary's my middle name.
Ah, this must be his workshop. Must be his workshop.
Trust.
Is this where it ends? If it seems like if he was here, he probably would have come out by now. He's pretty confident in himself.
He likes honey.
Yes, treats.
Wow.
Hmm.
Whatever the case is, most of this seems clean now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
don't see any
was
sign of him.
something. Looks like a trap.
Trap?
Orange on the floor by the stairs.
Yeah, it looks to be some sort of rune or trap or all around. No, thank you.
I believe it's more of a ritualistic symbol.
Can you not just climb over this to get past it?
I don't believe it's actually a trap.
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah.
We tried
It's used
to
for ritualistic
ignore that
symbols.
information as best as we could,
Yeah,
you know,
might
to
be a
still
focus
proceed
for his
with the
magic.
plan.
Either that or this thing.
But we
Do you know
appreciate
what
that
nature it is?
you guys
Is
at
it
least
blood,
patched it up for
fire?
us. But yeah, we figured someone was here already.
Since you're more versed.
He was in the process of moving when this was declared. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. We still had, fun with the preparation. And at least he got something to explore. We know he's not here. Well, if he was here, he's probably long gone. He must have heard about our attempt to stop by.
Yes, we weren't exactly secretive about it.
Indeed.
Yes.
But it matters not. He knows we're after
That's
him.
probably why he didn't close the door. He wasn't intending on coming back.
No sign of a coffin or soil or anything, but perhaps this circle is how he keeps coming back.
There's no way that if he's gone somewhere else that he would just leave a thing like that here.
Indeed. He would protect it with his life.
Should we leave a note letting him know we came for a visit?
He'll probably never get it, but we can leave a note for others to let them know that if they ever attack the mansion will attack them back.
So now the hunt begins again.
Indeed.
Huh. He left some very interesting things behind.
Oh. Knickknacks.
What?
Nothing we don't have at home.
Are you sure? You checked that one there? I feel like there's something in.
Actually.
Yeah. I don't know if you see the same thing I'm seeing.
Oh, wait. I found a note, actually.
You found a
Is that
note?
what you're referring to?
No, not the note. No.
Oh, yes, the diamonds and things. We really have enough.
Yeah. What does the note say?
Dearest traveler, I leave this contracted worker and coin for those in need of seeds. All I ask is that you pass along this goodwill by leaving more coin for others in need. Balance be with you always, Master Saresh.
Who is Saresh?
Have a
There
good
was
idea.
a note like that inside of Cliffswatch. Master Suresh had left the exact same note in Cliffswatch.
I think she told us about her trying to spread some goodwill, which fell on deaf ears in Cliffwatch.
I wonder if did they take the note?
Maybe.
There's no order to any of this. How does he live like this?
Remember, he
Poor
is
ninja.
feral and mostly spends his time
Yeah.
getting drunk. I don't
He
think
needs
he
to be
has.
stopped. This kind of chaos can't be allowed to exist.
Oh, please do. If you find him, just let me know.
Yes, please do.
Prepare yourself.
This is even worse.
Come on. You probably did this on purpose, just to torture us.
Master Kristoff.
Yes.
Don't show him that, he'll die.
He probably. Would you like to take a look at the upper
Wait,
right storage?
Is that diamonds?
Sure.
Oh no, that's ice.
I don't know why, but he seems quite fond of green and blue cores and how to make them.
Ooh. Well, at least he has some spare gates. Could always fix this place up. He needs to. Oh, he's very into honey.
Is everyone ransacking this place? Is that what's happening?
No. God.
Good. I was going to say, that's not our style.
Also, it's tainted by this leech, anyways.
Okay. I was a little concerned. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else we can find here.
They are leaving some clues behind, so that in case there is someone else visiting this place, they know that we were here.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, that was not the climax. Every time I have, or we have, attempt to do something, and I expect fighting, there is no fighting. Perhaps next time I will expect nothing, and I'll get everything.
It's not entirely your fault, Draven. I think Athena should get her fair share of blame too.
I wasn't taking any fault.
For what?
Well, the door upstairs indicates
Just
that
gotta
someone
ignore
was
it.
here and tampered with the doors before. Judging by the claw marks and some fur left around the place, well...
Wait, what?
Oh, Mistress Darcy. Oh. I will set up another explosive.
Please do.
What?
I don't want to live here.
Darcy, what did you do?
I touched things I shouldn't have touched.
Darcy, we talked about this.
All we do is talk.
Can you not?
Constant talking. I want to do things. I want to touch things. I want to do something. Not just talk.
We might need a mender in a second.
Blow me up. It's fine.
No. Be careful. Darcy, I hope you learn that we need to be patient and careful. The trapdoor got her. Probably did it on purpose, just to
Alright,
spite us.
well, I would advise the Madame and Master Damien to come out here and step...
I'm standing right here with her.
No, we need to blow this up.
Why? What happened?
Oh, Darcy, no.
I live here now. That's what happened.
Alright, well...
Oh, no, I mean, we don't have to use
Throw in a
explosives,
chair.
right? Like, we
I
we
don't
have
think
safer
so.
ways of
I
getting
would.
down.
What are you doing
not
in
leaving
there?
her
I don't
behind.
think we should put a whole explosive down.
This is my home.
No.
You
can throw blood
I made a
in there
promise to
every now and
protect
again.
you, and I have every intention of fulfilling it.
Although I like the idea of blowing it up even more now.
I agree.
So, are we blowing it up?
Let's see. If we put explosives in that other side over there, maybe the radius will take out some of the ones.
I'm pretty sure. Was it Kristoff's magic can destroy the sigils without hurting them?
Sure.
I think we should try anything but explosives unless it becomes absolutely necessary.
I agree.
Yeah.
Kristoff, do you mind?
So-
I'll do it.
Good, we'll do that then.
Take the second for
Yeah. Maybe we should take a step
Stand
back.
back,
as
sir.
well.
I like how Jameson's not even here.
I think they're passing.
That good? I think. Oh no, never mind.
They're definitely passing through the barrier.
Well, I'm trying
How
to
about
hit.
a different type of
try to
magic?
Get off. Nope. I guess.
How about some fireballs?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to
Fireball.
suggest a different type, possibly.
Where would you like me to aim?
Not directly towards them, but somewhere.
I would say
Oh.
try to break the floor.
Ah!
Oh, We did.
Are you okay, Darcy?
Well, I can't see for the bloody trees.
Just
Nice shot.
closer.
Accidents happen.
Here, I'll clear the trees.
Because you can get in that way, they're going to come in that way.
Stop for a second.
Oh, goodness.
Damien, see if you can climb the sigil.
I can't. I tried.
It's low enough you should be able to climb on the floors, yes?
No.
Running jump?
If only I had a horse. I could get out of here.
No.
Well.
I bet, Spider-Man, I bet.
We could
you
try,
blowing it up?
but I don't. I feel like that would just kill you guys and leave the wards intact.
Just try the other side. Far away.
I could set off Darcy, Damien. It's up to you. I could set off a plague explosive back here and see if it reaches the barrier if you stand on the other side. But I'm not going to do anything without your permission since you're the ones that will be hurt.
Blow it up. You don't have
Alright,
to put it far. Come on, Darcy. We'll go to the corner. I'll protect you with my shield.
Yeah, I would. You want it close. It looks partially damaged here. Should I try to blow up this corner that's already damaged?
Do it.
Very well.
To the corner, Darcy.
I'm already blowing. I don't know if anyone's noticing.
Alright, tell everyone over there to stand back.
Everyone stand back.
Pretty please.
Other.
What? I'm busy.
Stand back. Stand back.
Tell me when, Damien.
Ready. Do it. Do it.
Are you ready, Darcy?
Madame Isabel may have been making some headway.
Oh? If that's the case, just tell me what you guys want me to do. I'm not going to put it off unless you both say so.
Someone be there to help them when they need it.
I think Madame
They need
Isabel
help
is
getting back up.
helping.
Alright.
Oh.
Whichever way
Mother,
you
not you.
Damien, back.
Darcy, the explosive is behind you. We need to be on the other side.
I will
But
move it.
Blade is damaged.
There we go.
It feels not as strong.
New follower.
Why does Darcy
Things
not
wish
just
for
stand
follow
on Damien's shoulders and jump out?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because then Damien would still be here, so
I
no.
feel like we're going to
Casualty
That's
of
also
war.
good.
As long as you
Damien, get
survive.
back.
As long as you survive.
Yes,
Yours
we're
was
still
an accident.
very
His
close,
was
and this is
I
actually
deserves to
imagine
stand
we should
inside the
probably walk
explosion.
all the way out here.
Yes. I moved the barrel so you guys can stand in the corner back here.
We're gonna be here a long
You
time.
know, I thought of many ways my brother would go, but not this one.
Just use the explosives.
Alright, blow it up. I tried.
On it. Alright, move to the other side.
I think this
Alright,
side is a bit more
tell me when.
damaged. Not sure.
But that's very, very close.
Yeah, just tell me what to do. I'm not gonna
Close your
set
eyes,
it up
Darcy.
unless you both want it.
I'll protect you, don't worry.
No.
Sometimes I just wish people would die.
Are you ready?
Ready.
The healers will fix you, I promise.
Or just pay attention.
We'll be fine. See, I blocked the attack!
Let's get out of here.
Didn't even do anything.
Oh,
Darcy.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Make sure they're okay.
What about Amaya? Is Amaya okay?
Ow.
Is everybody alright?
Yes.
Maya?
I didn't feel a thing.
Jesus.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Block an explosive like you do.
Well.
Alright.
So,
Alright, nothing
we
happened
came.
today.
We exploded. And now we're leaving. Is anyone opposed?
Yeah. In favor.
I feel like that sounds a perfect message.
I guess I won't take over the family name this day.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of
bother.
opportunities.
Darcy,
At least
You okay,
I know
Darcy?
which brother
what
I
have we
can
learned
count on,
today?
Draven. That Draven is a turncoat.
No, we have learned that you're not supposed to touch everything shiny.
What? Keep me in that house. house all the time, and all we do is talk about things. I can't touch things. I have people coming to the house I don't want to talk to. It's terrible.
Darcy,
I'm glad you did.
I need you to
You
be
know, if I want to
patient.
actually
I
agree
need
with
you to
our
calm
sister.
down. Both of you. So, let's go. Feel like I need a bath.
Well, you do have plague residue all over you, so
Yes.
yeah.
I smell.
Well,
Nothing
that's
out of the
typical,
ordinary
but
there.
Maybe Toast was right.
it's just especially bad now.
We don't want to
You
give her
said I
more
was the problem.
food for her rumors.
At least you've done one thing today.
I know I shouldn't feel bad because Jameson is an evil bastard, but I do feel bad for blowing up his house. Only slightly. I don't know. Maybe because I had too much fun, so I feel guilty for having fun.
He can invoice us
Tried
for
to kill your
damages.
sister and killed our guard. Why would you
Yeah,
feel
well-
bad?
I wouldn't feel bad about blowing him up.
Well, blowing up a man's throne is worse than blowing him up. Sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I think I would.
Do you think his ego is that fragile, Madame Isabel?
Perhaps.
Oh,
We can only hope.
good if it was.
Indeed.
You and me both, believe me.
Seen it all now. Listen, I thought that shield might actually do something. I didn't expect it to be that powerful. I'm glad I brought it with me. Listen, it's a good shield, okay?
I mean, for anyone that's interested, we could try and see if we could watch the tragedy at the Witcher's Key from afar.
I mean, you could, but then what if the demons attack you instead?
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure that is a matter of.
If they're conducting some sort of a ritual, trying to summon a demon or some kind of a deity to bless their stupid little weapons, I don't want to be anywhere near that. Let them blow themselves up.
Sounds stupid.
Plus, if what Bishop says is correct, it will be happening around the same time they're coming to visit us, so we'll all be asleep anyways.
Oh, lovely. We have so much time.
I was just gonna say I'm freaking exhausted.
Yeah. Even if we didn't know they were coming, I don't think any of us would even be around. Although we did tell them to come earlier. I don't know what else we can do. Laszlo?
I mean, we could be going home to them right now.
Quite possibly. Since we did tell both the Dormant Flame and Bishop that we couldn't be around after a certain time, they may have gotten the message somehow.
Home.
Gonna have to be a little more specific.
Back home.
Snow pass.
No pass. Make sure to drop him on the way out.
Rude. Whoa. Excuse you. Everyone exit the caravan in an orderly fashion. It's not a race.
Get off of me.
Who's that?
Who's who?
I don't know, this person running right here. There they go.
Oh.
Hello there.
Oh, I believe that is, wait, don't say it, don't say it. Fleet food, yes, I knew it.
Hey, you.
You have something attached to you.
Attached to me? What?
Yeah, I think I have some snowflakes in my eyes. I don't know. The way the snow is swirling around you, it looks like there's like a white wolf
Oh, hold on. No,
top of you.
Indeed.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, just get off the
Yes, that made it even
better.
worse.
That made it worse?
Much
No,
worse.
that made it worse. Can you tell you one more time?
Damn it.
Oh, now I'm seeing it too.
There we go.
Yes,
Oh,
much
yep.
better.
Yep, that was the one for sure.
Hallelujah, I'm back to normal.
Thanks, Conan. What brings you here,
Thought I was
little
seeing
guy?
a werewolf for a moment.
Hey, that was two people speaking at once.
Well, choose one.
I did not hear either of it.
What brings you here, little guy?
Oh, well, I was up speaking with Silver Moon Grove.
Oh, they are the Silverman Grove. It's our
They
friends.
seem quite busy the past few days around this time gathering flowers.
Almost
I think
forgot.
they
Great
want to
company,
make a bit. Definitely. And I'm not even
I
joking.
still
They will.
haven't been there. I know I've only been here for a few days, but everyone
Well, let's
keeps
pay them a
talking about it,
visit. We can introduce you.
Hey, remember to knock loudly. They have gates now.
Oh, very nice. Did they add a horn or a bell by chance? We've been telling them that for days.
Oh,
Weeks.
just knock loudly and they'll hear it all the way in the village. Trust me, the one Oliver, I knocked on the gate really loudly, and he almost jumped out through the roof of his house because he got scared shitless.
I see. Well, thanks for the heads up.
Hey, you're welcome.
Also, I don't suppose by chance you've seen Jameson around? He'd love to talk to him.
I have not, no.
At least someone in these lands must have seen him.
Oh, trust me, my claws would love to meet him.
Be a day and deliver him at our doorstep. We would even pay you for it.
Hey, I'll think about it, yeah. Can't promise he just turns to dust on the way.
Boring.
Boring.
Alright. Is the plan to go home or go to the neighbors?
Oh, let's stop by the
I
neighbors.
myself am home, but I'm sure everyone else can.
If you're going to bed, take Darcy with you. She had enough adventures for today.
That would require her not being, still being here. I think she already ran off.
Yes.
What?
She's right here.
Darcy?
I have no idea. I wasn't really looking.
Hey,
I was just guessing.
She didn't run away.
I was
Darcy?
just guessing.
I have a special, very, very important mission for you.
Oh, gosh.
You will go with your brother to your room. And you will go have your rest. Draven, do you understand the importance of this mission?
Yes. I'm on escort, dearly. So important.
Yes, it is not just an escort mission. It is a protective mission. You're protecting very precious cargo. Make sure it arrives in one piece.
Right.
Good night, sister. And you're welcome. Draven, I am
Damien?
counting on you.
Krista?
Oh, you?
Oh,
She'll be
Hello.
fine.
Seems like there's more visitors.
It does indeed.
Hello again, Armia.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Actually, I was coming to see you and your mother. Did you get my note? Probably.
Oh boy.
I'll be back in a
No,
moment.
no, I didn't.
I told you to get it. It's in my mailbox. I told you twice, Anjali.
It's quite the gathering here.
Hey, apparently.
But here know the way to Silvermoon.
Oh,
I recognize that voice.
If you look at over there, there's totems. Just follow them up, and then you'll find the cliffside, and there is buildings on the cliffside.
We're
And there
headed
is
there
a-
ourselves.
but yes, I do apologize. We were a bit all over the place, so
Welcome.
I didn't see your notes. Although I did see some in the room.
It's always the struggle region.
Yeah, I got those samples I was talking about getting.
All right. I'll definitely have to have a look when we get back. We've been doing a lot.
Should we move away from the carriage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Causing headaches.
Sorry. I didn't mean
No
to
need
make
to.
Yes, perhaps.
You take care.
Stay.
You as well. There's someone to the left of us. Is it one of ours? Oh, greetings.
I wonder where they live.
One of the neighbors. Apparently you'll receive quite a few visitors.
Is that call?
We've just met some at the carriage that wanted to
Were they
head
not
over.
traveling with you?
No, not with me.
Oh.
Although the one came by for work at the
They
tavern.
did not share.
Bashir
No,
wants him
Regent.
to
I will
build
probably
a-
not be joining. Most likely, I would say.
Let's see. A new workshop on the other side. And they're the
We have a
One
good
mail
thing
came
going
through
on
saying he's
Weavers,
looking for
and
someone, but
the
their
upcoming
gentleman
TO
and woman
season
are still at
has
the carriage. They haven't
exactly
spoken.
zero to make
So
me
I'm not
interested.
sure if they're here for the neighbors.
I would
don't
say
think so.
there is more negative things than
They're just
positive
over
ones.
there. But that one gentleman was definitely looking for
Not
Silverman.
really interested in redos
Is
of
it that they're
old
traveling by
seasons
camels? Weren't we people that were riding?
But he was on his way
and
back.
people playing, their old characters in like an alternative universe where, they're no longer dead. They're still around, living their best lives. And we're not supposed to, metagame them by not knowing anything that, we have experienced. Yeah, it is very weird
Yes,
to me.
he's already ran ahead.
Of
He's
all the
probably there
seasons
now.
too, to, bring back. Like, I wouldn't mind a continuation of like a cool season that everyone enjoyed, but the first season,
I'm sure.
would be my first pick for sure. Yeah, I did. And let me tell you, the people who made that season fun are no longer there. So you cannot really redo it. I guess you can pay tribute to it, but I'm not interested in that. I'd rather move on. I'd rather do something.
Is it this one?
Something new, something cool, and we can do that on Weavers or anywhere else.
I'm actually not quite sure what we're gonna do now.
Are you sure
To
what
the
we're doing?
neighbors?
Exactly, Kel.
That seems
Like,
to still be the plan.
I enjoyed that
I'm
season,
just
but
watching the hooded people that came through.
I enjoyed it
making sure
because
they
of the
don't
people
follow us.
who would never play there again.
I mean, they can try.
And I feel like that would be a big
It's not like we're going
disservice
back
to
to our
them,
house.
Right, let's go.
Maybe they're
At this point, I
word
don't
of the
think it
masquerade
matters.
already.
Even if we
Am
were.
I imposing?
Not at all.
Oh, not at all.
Come join us. We're just visiting neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some house calls.
But I genuinely
Just
hope
on
that
the way
everyone, who will participate will have a good time and enjoy themselves. No hard feelings at all. If you guys have plans, cool ones, make sure you share them with me.
Oh dear.
Oh, careful, Pop.
I'm glad that there are options.
Oh,
I didn't really have a choice,
is everything okay?
Yes.
Would appear your mother's just playing.
Gotcha, Regent.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes,
I hope that you will have fun.
It would seem our mother is in a bit of a mood.
Is that what you
If he
wanna
wants
blow?
me to hurt him that bad, all he
Oh,
has to
shit.
do is ask. He doesn't have to run into my spells.
What is that?
Splendor of wildlife that is restless.
I know how they feel.
Oh, Regent. Ah, those must be the walls. Well, good thing we brought so many explosives, isn't it?
Don't say that so loud.
Well, they said that we're supposed to knock loudly.
Oh, new rules, Damien. You should probably read these.
Thank
Please.
you. I always seem to go to this backside.
Would you do me the honors of reading them to me? I'm too much of a dick to pay attention.
Well, apparently that rule is now been replaced by don't be a twat.
Oh. Now, how does one become a twat?
I believe it is extended being a dick. So you first are a dick and then you become a twat.
Oh, so it's
if
like
you've
a
been
promotion.
A dick for too long.
No, I feel like you're just kind of born that way.
Oh, hello.
Gotcha, Regen.
Well, if that is who I think it is, then hello.
We come in peace. We noticed your new walls. We wanted to say hi.
Yes, very good. Good idea. Although, the devils can fly. At least the one I saw fly over the roof last night.
Yes, you should add a little roof. That was a joke. This wall looks sturdy. It will be a good choke point to potentially fend off any attackers.
Oh yes, and perhaps some of the minions aren't able to fly. Usually goes like that.
Indeed.
Well, it's about time this place had some defenses put up.
No
Good
confirmation dark
idea.
side is over and the update goes through. Gotcha. Well, I hope you will have fun with that too, and I presume a lot of people will
Guess you
do
are
the same.
probably told to not let anyone inside, am I right?
Hope everything goes well. Hope Grape Show doesn't break more things.
I thought as much. I'm starting to get to know these people now.
Yes, very much so, Rich.
Well, you see, Dad is out hunting, so nobody can come inside.
Who?
Oh, the gentleman that said that he had errands to run.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I suppose I'll just have to imagine that there is a chair right here. Well, perhaps a nice cup
Lucy.
of tea.
Yes.
Make a chair.
And I
For
have
Madame
misplaced
Isabel.
chair.
Then get on your knees and beat a chair.
I was gonna say you have 2 hands and 2 knees.
I'd probably be
Lucy,
too
come on.
heavy for the poor girl.
If that's what Mother wants, Mother can ask for it. She knows that.
No one asks you for your opinion, Athena.
Lucy, it's not for you to judge and boss around. I'm sorry.
Oh, Master Essen.
Did I miss something?
Well,
Yes, you missed a chair. Amongst other things. We will fill you in.
Fuck, I should have kept those ugly frogs on me.
This wall is new?
Oh, gee. Hi, people. That's a lot of people. Holy.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello there, dear.
Hello.
Yes, I don't think we're allowed inside, you see, so we'll just have to sit and have a tea party out here.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yes.
I haven't come and seen the place yet, and I asked if I could come and see it, so now we're here.
We just came to visit Little Love.
Unfortunately, we are not able to go through because of certain new rules, apparently. No twats are allowed. I wish to know the definition of that word.
I got. I'm fine.
Ollie!
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's
Are you
my own heart.
Did
you just fall from the cliff?
No.
To die, my
It
goodness.
sounds like Oliver's trying to commit suicide.
Listen,
Yeah,
okay, the
nearly
walls
succeeded.
are very new.
A bit slippery because of the weather, I'm
Earlier
sure.
say that someone jumped from a roof because they were scared.
I believe that slope rooftop broke as well. Kind of bounced him off the ground.
Okay, we move on from my accident, please.
I mean, most of us can. Are
now.
you sure you can walk?
No comment.
Fair.
Anyway, greetings.
Hello. And literally everybody, I'm assuming. Hi.
Good day.
Wait, who's everybody? Oh, no, this is not everybody. This is about probably about a tenth of the family.
We apologize for the intrusion. We just wanted to stop by and introduce you to our new arrival, and perhaps see how you're all doing. I hope you don't mind.
No, it's fine.
We also noticed your new walls. They look mighty sturdy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in preparations for all of the shit that's going on right now.
Have you guys prepared for the devils that can fly over the gates?
Oh yeah, I have some mighty fucking terrifying archers ready for those.
Very nice.
I've got a big net.
Murakami here can attest to that because one of them got a little antsy with them.
I think I need a new hip.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I need to do some preparations.
Yep,
I'll see you all
travel
later,
safely.
I guess. And may the gods watch over you.
Use one?
Oh, I wish they would.
Do take
If you see one,
Travel safe.
I've seen many.
So,
Careful, sometimes you don't want the gods' attention.
Yeah, I could really do without my goddess's attention. She seems to really like to fuck with me.
Yeah, they get bored just like anyone else.
Oh, a Derkedo worship within.
I need to
Dumb joke, dog.
I need some rest.
I got touched by the heavens while your goddess in the worst way possible got hit by a fucking meteor yesterday.
The
I was-
truest form of being.
Let's talk about it, okay? I had a rough night. I was walking through the woods just thinking, and all of a sudden I heard something, I looked up and my ass got flattened.
sure it wasn't a demon.
If it was a demon, it looked like a rock.
I have a question.
Yes.
Come here. Come here.
I'm right here. I couldn't get any closer.
Bend down. Crouch. Get on my level. Does that make you a blueberry pancake?
Alright, I'm going inside. It was nice seeing you all. I'm going inside.
I'm surprised you can
I
sleep
have
like
nothing
that.
better to do.
Did you use all
yeah.
of your presents, Lo?
To answer the question, everybody here is fine, at least for now.
Yes, I believe Natalia made sure that the little ones, that everyone was at home. I think that they didn't follow you last night, I don't think. I saw some devils and such running around our place and up there, so I told her to just quickly check it out to make sure they weren't moving up here. I don't think they were, according to her.
I mean, we had the three come in. They had a chat with Celine and then fucked off. Though somebody who's not of us decided that he wanted to be overzealous and go try to have a fight with them and promptly came back barely alive.
Yeah, I had to fix him up.
Usually happens to zealous people. They don't tend to live very long.
Came in really messed up. I'm pretty sure his ass was hanging out of him. That's how bad he was.
Why do you always look at people's butts, Ollie?
Listen. I have no defense for that. I'm stop talking.
Listen, you can tell a lot about somebody by their rear.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Such as?
Yeah, what do you get off of me?
It's flat like a pancake.
What the hell?
Well, I mean, you did just get almost crushed by a meteor.
Not almost. Did.
Maybe it's a sign.
He can't be that flat. He did bounce when he fell.
Bro.
Yes, Allie, every ass tells a story.
Okay, hey, you know what? Fair enough.
What are you doing?
No, I saw someone running around down there.
Yeah, I think there's a deer freaking out.
Yes, it's a deer.
You tend to do that quite a lot around here.
It's always a deer.
They barge into your house randomly and just bounce all over the place.
One was, yeah.
Imagine having
Yes,
a deer in your room. Horrible.
I did have one in my room the other day, actually.
It's
quite
like dinner
terrifying.
coming to you. It's great.
Just walked right through the front door.
Well, they would ruin the carpet.
No, there was no carpet. This is immediately after I forcibly removed the carpet.
Convenient. Well, this is fun, isn't it?
No, it's a nice chat. How's all of you been? Any problems?
Oh, yes. Plenty of people problems. People problems. Always people problems.
People are problematic.
Well, it would be nice if they'd allow me and my family to focus on the actual, evil necromancers and demon attacking town, but, we have to just think about other things all the time. It's quite taxing, on the mood and on your mental strength.
Yeah, I feel you there. Battle in the last few days, somebody mistook me for a demon and started slapping me. That's great.
This is a gate.
Yes, this is astute, very astute eyes you have.
Wait, which one of you is it that's talking that said they mistook you for a demon?
Me, Damon. I think they heard Damon and thought demon.
I resent that. I have nothing in common with them.
Yeah.
And it is Damien, not Damon.
I don't like standing there.
My name is Damon.
Oh, I didn't know that. Pleasure to meet you.
I think you did know that. It's just been a while since we've spoke. A couple of weeks, maybe.
Pleasure to see you again.
Likewise.
Well, why don't you have your butler get us some tea?
Ollie.
This is so. Why does everything keep getting turned back to me?
Hey, Allie, you're our butler.
I guess I'm your butler.
Freshly hired.
Our blueberry butler.
Why the fuck did no one tell me this?
Right?
Ollie!
Yeah.
Go give me a fucking beer! Thank you, love you.
Actually doing it.
Was that my fault? Should I feel bad?
No.
Alright, guys. It's late. I need to head back home. My stomach is killing me. I ate too many cherries. I'm sorry.
It is fun, sometimes a bit dizzying, but I'm pretty sure you can get used to it.
Gentlemen.
Hello there.
What's wrong?
No, he came over here to give me some things so we wouldn't speak over y'all.
Right,
and I don't like standing there. If you look at it, there's a low point with high points on the front and sides of it. It's just a kill box.
Yes. I don't feel comfortable there either. I was just about to say that I'm heading back home. If
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the house then.
Yeah. There is not much.
Also, I need to, I say need to, would like to practice with you a little bit. I'm trying to practice with the members of the house as I recover, so I can kind of get my skills back without just hoping I'm still good when I get out there and need to fight.
Well, we can do it now if you want.
Perfect. We run home and put all my swords away. I was having a sword show earlier with Darcy.
Did you know?
Yeah, we only got through like 4 out of the 9 swords though, so we're gonna have a round 2 later.
Well,
fortunate choice of word.
I guess I'm a lucky man to have the opportunity to see your swords in action. Let's go, let's not waste any more time. We have some sparring to do. Now, if only I knew where our home is. I think it's this way. Nope, never been here apparently. Okay, it's that way. What the? Didn't know he had a horse yet. A nice landing.
Thank you. I'm not very observant when it comes to ledges.
Oh, it's one of us. Oh, wait,
I tend
it's
to
that
fall
one.
in things and get stuck.
Enjoy, Jessenaria. You got this.
What a very ominous camel circle.
Indeed.
Hello, ominous people with ominous camels.
Greetings.
Greetings. Can we help you?
Yes, well, as scheduled, we came back to see if you will be ready to have this talk now.
Ah, yes. I didn't recognize you without your mask. I believe that the rest of our household, along with Madame Isabel, are currently at our neighbors over there, just across the hill. If you wish to talk to her, you may do so.
But we were more waiting that maybe some of you groups together because it's it would be better, but
I don't know what is it that you expect, but there is no rush. We are not going anywhere, but we also have important business to deal with.
we just been going to a little visit of the mongoose school. We encounter some of the witchers, like a little group.
We do know, but they following you.
No, we put like, I don't know, 3 or 4 down and then we left. But they were keep going in, going out, going in, going out. So I tried to attract them a tiny bit more to down even more of them, but they were not going too far of the building. And the building, next to the building, the hair is very heavy for me, so I prefer to take the fights a tiny bit further. They didn't follow me, so I think they put their weekend back in their and they are now getting take care of their injuries.
Well, now, I am glad you followed my advice. Be careful, and do not attract too much attention.
Well, we are just 2, you know. It's not an army, just a small squad.
Yes, you are 2, and they are many. And they will kill you if you continue acting like this.
They tried. Excuse me.
They already tried to kill some of you. They will try to kill us. They did stated in front of your house yesterday that they will hunt us until the last one. So yeah, I mean, we could act any way we like. They will come. So anyway, doesn't really change Anything that we share a bit of their blood too, no?
It actually changes things quite a bit. They never hunted us. They never even attempted to attack us, because they know that we would crush them. We are not stupid to attract their attention, and they're not stupid to attack us, because they would surely lose. They know that. We know that. With you, however, seems to be quite different. You seem to be attracting them quite a bit, and if you expect that we will help you while you're antagonizing them, then no. We will just watch while they're killing you, and we will not lift a single finger. We might even laugh. This is not our fight. We are not here for glory. We are here for a very different reason. And to achieve that, we need to survive. And I would suggest you do the same. If
So
you can
your
do
family
that.
is getting attacked every day.
If you can do
but
that,
you're not gonna lift a finger.
then we can talk further. But until then, I suggest you grow a bit more of a brain in that noggin of yours.
I mean, I never seen a vampire as such with
Choose your
so
words
scared
carefully.
of which are you scared of them? Because
I
you
look
very
like-
much look like you are.
Do I look like I'm scared of anything?
Well, in that case, I mean, they are just some mortals. You act like they are demigods.
Right. They're just mortals. They can do anything to harm us. Just like the demons that are all over these lands. Just like all those monster hunters that are after you. Just like all those crusaders that are friends and allies with these mortals that you are hunting so carelessly. The attention that you're attracting will be your downfall. And if you continue acting like that, don't expect our help. We couldn't care less. But if you do things
It's
properly,
your family you getting attacked.
no.
Your family getting attacked. Your
You
nephew?
seem to know a lot about our family.
No, I mean, I'm here because not, it was to propose you of my help. I don't need your help. Your family have been attacked. There is people who literally enter in your home on Isabel's daughters, not like yesterday. It's already inside your home.
I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't been
Well,
attacked. We have been doing quite well for
but-
ourselves.
Well, your nephew have been attacked. Yesterday, one of Isabel's daughter have been attacked by Jamison inside your home.
Ah, yes, a little inconvenience. Sometimes a deer enters my room and thinks he owns the place. Well, this Jameson was the same. He decided to say hi to one of our guards. Well, they quickly dispatched of him. So, we just returned from repaying the favor by demolishing his place of origin.
And your nephew, 2 women, 1 man in a dark armor, with 1 black cat. That's also.
If anyone wishes to
I
come
mean,
by
it's-
and attack us,
it's your family.
I welcome them to do so. If you're here to offer your assistance, we do not need it. Not right now.
Well.
And not like this.
Like what?
The fact that I need to explain myself even further should speak volume. Look at us. Look where we live. Look how we do things.
Me, from what I see, I can only speak. It's the first day I met you, but I met Madame Isabelle a couple of times, who seems to be very worried. She doesn't even say that she is too scared to leave her own house. So yeah, you're telling me your family is doing very well, but you have someone who is too scared to leave her house. I don't find it normal. She should be able to run free like she owns the place because of what we are.
I am not Madame Isabelle. She might be scared for her life. I am not. She can say whatever she wants, just like me.
Well, maybe you misunderstood, because she spoke to me like she was the head of her house, though I was thinking that
She
her words.
is the head of the house, just like every single one of our family members. We don't have a leader. Plus, if you wish to have this conversation with her, I told you where you can find her.
All right. Well, if you don't need anything, and if the attacks of your people are something you enjoy passing, I mean...
What attacks? I don't see any. Do you? Why don't you go deal with your Witcher friends first? You seem to be quite good at dealing with this inconvenience. Kill some more of them. Bring me their heads, and then we can talk further.
The heads of who?
Those Witchers of yours.
We are not dogs that fetch.
Yeah, and I mean, me, I'm all about exterminate menace, like everything who can be a danger for our kin. But I mean, if you're not ready to lift the little finger, why should
Good
I
for
bother?
you. I hope that cause of yours will be a successful one. Let us know how it went.
As I said before we came,
Well, she wants to stay hidden in her house forever.
Apologies, Aislinn. I am ready.
Oh, perfect. I was just going to ask as far as the three of them.
No, I wouldn't waste my time with them.
Go rest.
Savage?
What is wrong with you today?
Why do you discredit them? By sparring, they could very well save either one of our lives.
I said
I may be what I consider a good
wouldn't
fighter.
waste my time with them. I'm not speaking for anyone else. If you actually heard the conversation we just had, then you would realize that they are more of a nuisance than any kind of help.
Oh,
if you wish to... What?
Oh yeah, I was talking about these Amaya.
He was talking about
Athena.
us, and then you said not to waste his time on us.
Right, I meant the vampires over there who
I
are
won't even
trying
give
to
them time
recruit
of day.
us to this holy war of protecting our kind and basically killing everyone in our way. I told them we're not
My
interested.
kind are right here. Just because you have teeth and like blood, you are not my kind.
Yes, that's what I told them.
Plus, if it's this very small group trying to quote unquote recruit a large family of nearly 20, that's not recruiting, that's using.
Exactly.
You don't recruit a larger force and expect to be in charge.
Well, they came here to help us from all these attacks that we are experiencing. I told them
don't
we'll
need
be
any
just
help. Do you
fine.
need... I'm
I am
quite
ready,
confident.
Aislinn.
Alright, I will
going to
be
hit
headed
the bird
now.
outside.
Alright, Lucy.
Where did you want me to leave those items for Draven?
Good luck.
Oh, one moment.
In his room, does he have a box, or perhaps a box outside of his room would do the trick?
Alright, I'm ready when you
Yes,
are.
I did set a
Good
box previously inside of his room. I will set them there.
Very well. Thank you.
Restaurant.
Oh, I am.
Oh boy. Truly a skill on its own. Fighting in this like just floating through his body. Okay, we need to sprint around a bit more with these swords around. Can't afford being that close.
Are you doing alright?
Oh yes, I'm just fine. Let me change the weapon. The stamina regeneration is so bad with the ping. One really needs to be careful. But this is a good practice. At least we know what we're up against. Oops. Oh, it's not even, there is not even any point of using the leap. Oh boy. It's almost like they're taking turns.
Yeah.
Don't even know what's going on.
Good one. Let me try one more.
Sure. I know, Ninja, I know. What a noob. Hello,
Alright,
Orange.
better. Alright. I should be ready to...
Take your time. Indeed, Syria. Who needs stamina? As long as you win. Listen, I am trying, but it's not coming back, okay? There are different rules. Where'd he go? It's definitely a shame that those vampires arrived so early and didn't even give us enough time to kind of discuss things a bit more.
Sorry about that. I should be good now.
They have definitely missed their spot. Hello, Zera. Have you done your homework, Syria? Oh boy.
Alright, I'm ready.
Very
whenever
well.
you are.
Good luck. Seems like the way to go. So weird. Never mind. Sprinting attack seems like a way to go. Flinging him around. I'm playing fucking tennis. Feels more like pinball instead of Koran PvP. Well, let's move around as much as we can. Oops. Whoa. Eek. Hard time to damage. Come on, Stamina. Come back, please. I need you. Basically guessing where we are. Oh boy. Eek. Oh, he got me. Good fight. This fight needs more good stuff indeed. Nicely done.
I'm still not ready yet.
Indeed. Let's have one last one.
Mm-hmm.
Fire is always best. How dare, sir? How dare. Alright, so there is definitely a few things that can be done.
Do we feel better, or do you just want to go?
Let's give it a bit longer. 10 more seconds. I need to adjust my armor a bit.
Mhm.
Alright, should be good. Good luck.
All right.
Attempt.
Cripple me, jerk. Okay. Definitely managing the stamina a bit more. Oh, well. That sucks. Good fight.
Thank you.
Fighting the 200 swords in this lag is a pain in the butt for sure. Kinda wanna try again.
I don't know why I tried using the throwing stars.
It was an interesting idea.
There's no chance I was landing one of those right now.
I admire the effort.
Thank you.
Alright, one last time. Seems like I need some practice myself.
Do you mind if I try a different weapon? It's a little weaker.
Go for it.
I want to get good with it. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready. stamina. Oh boy. I don't know what's going on. Strange. I think I remember what I need to do. Light attacks, surprisingly useful in these encounters, and even though he's not supposed to be somewhere, if I attack him there, I still do damage. So I need to actually stop predicting and just hitting what I see. Hello, Belle the Bear. Thanks for the cool encounter. You're welcome. That's what I do. I keep the hot encounters for the ladies. If you know what I mean. And Zera. But only because he's into fire. Get him. Oh, I knew he would get me with that one. Good fight. There you go.
Thank you. I don't know if I like the sword, but damn, does it look good.
It certainly does. Alright, I know I said one last time, many times, but this one will be our last one.
I'll do this for like 3 hours, I don't care. Let me go with this mammoth.
Alright. Something to win! You had one of the attacks, you could just roll about. I mean, that's what usually people do on this server, from what I know. You know, just offhand and one-handed sword, and just spin to win with lock on. Two-handed sword is the best in luck. Yeah, but that's why I don't wanna use it. It feels weird. Same with the you know, spinning Blades of the Lion and stuff. I hate it. I hate when you can, you know, just get stuck in the hits and lose like half of your health without even knowing someone's attacking you. Spin now. No!
No, right. I'm ready whenever.
Good luck. No spinning. Oops. Let's get up here. Regenerate your stamina. Good, good, good. Stop my injured Bobo. Jerk! Come here. See, like this. That's why I hate the spinning weapons. Where is he going? Oh, we actually connected it. Nice. I think. Good fight. Okay, wasn't that bad.
Thank you.
Alright, my friend. I am going to bed.
Yeah, good night, Damien. Get some rest.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, wait. Before you get rest. I'm going to give you my keys and set everything up.
Ah, right, of course.
We've been having to figure out who can spar who based on who can give people back their keys afterward.
Right, I'll make sure everyone has proper paperwork.
All right. Have a good night's rest. I will try not to die while everyone's asleep.
Yes, could you please? That will be very, very good.
Indeed. Alright, no promises, but I'll try.
Perfect. Very well. Alrighty. What are you doing?
Telling the dog to sit.
It seems to be sitting already.
Make sure he has plenty of food. He's well fed.
It seems to be
Checking
nicely
on the guard.
fed.
That sort of.
Right.
My
Doing the
job.
important things. I see. What would we do without you?
I'm sure you'd be just fine.
Yes, I agree.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, still need a lot of practice though.
Alright. And we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. I am... Ooh, one-handed mace. Very nice. I definitely approve of that.
All you do, like I do every day.
I am
Sit
done.
around the house, waiting for
Let
something
me
to
send you somewhere
happen,
nice.
and one will show up,
Thank you so much for
go like
watching,
this,
so much for hanging out.
wait around the
Hope
house
you
more.
enjoyed the story,
Should
the
we get chairs
characters.
right at the front so we can
Thank you
sit
to
down?
everyone we had to
Why would I be out front?
get
This
any
is
kind of
out
RP
here.
today with.
Sitting at
I
everyone's
am
inside.
exhausted.
So boring out in
Oh look, Sam is still streaming. Let's
It
go
is, but at
drop
least
her
I'm not gonna
raid.
die.
Let's go see what
Hey,
she's
look,
up to.
Please, I'd love to go sit out here, but
Alright.
the ladies of the house would freak out.
It was a test, you see.
Have a good one, guys. Let's go to Sammy. She is currently streaming Angelique, one of our own. She's probably still talking to her neighbors, so let's go see what she's up to.
That was a big sigh.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm so
Have a good one. Bye bye.
What would you like to do?
fight people.